I'm not late. Wait, is the audio... Wait, is the audio okay? I don't know if the audio is okay. Hold on. Oh, that's backwards, isn't it? You know this leaked on stream in October? And no one... actually, someone caught it. It was in the LCK Discord, but... Yeah. That was in the first leak. Hold on. Is sound good? Hello. Hi, Polypuff. How are you? Jesus Christ, the chat. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, we just spent a while setting up. This is, yeah. Oh, man. Okay, so you guys can hear the music, right? I know that there's, like, DMCA, I know there's DMCA, like, copyright stuff, so I just have, like, the League of Legends music playing. Is that fine? The dog's not here. The dog will be on stream, probably Thursday or Saturday. Yeah, I'm at T1 HQ right now. The dog's not here. The dog is at the groomers. Getting groomed. Oh, man. Too good, too funny, too funny. Oh, man. Oh, chat is really fast. Holy man. Okay. Oh, I don't have Better Twitch TV and Franker Z on this PC, because this is the I think this is Closer's PC. Wait. Who is it? I don't know whose PC this is actually. I think this is Closer's. Wait. I think it's Closer or yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just stealing PCs, yeah. Yeah, light mode. None of my setup stuff is installed here. Like I don't have Epic Pen and other stuff, so yeah, 100 Thieves Closer, yeah, true. Oh man. I have my own PC at my apartment, but I'm not streaming from the apartment today. I came into HQ. I have an apartment right next to HQ. It's really close by. Hi, Safe. How are you? So, okay. Am I allowed to download Franker Z? I don't actually know if I'm allowed to download Franker Z. Probably should. I should download Franker Z and Better Twitch TV, but I think I have to, like, sign into my account when I do that, and yeah. Oh, man. Am I only content creator? Yeah. So, the stream's, like, supposed to mostly be, like, a Q&A and then adding clarity, like, on the video and everything else, so, in the end, literally, up until I made the video, I still had a choice on what I wanted to do. Like, I talked about that in the video, that I had a choice. And I ended up just going with content creator, and I'm gonna talk about why in a bit. But basically, I mean, I got the okay from, like, T1 to talk about the whole coaching thing, because that was real, and I don't, you know, that wasn't, like, it was a legitimate option. So basically, in September, I was going to join as a content creator and a streamer. And when I was going to join as a content creator and a streamer, I offered to help T1 with anything like analytical or anything like, you know, evaluating like maybe new rookies or amateurs or like anything like that. I just offered to help. And when I offered to help and the conversations kept going longer, it eventually got to a point where we considered, well, what if I just coach? And so the next process was a litmus test with Faker. And so I had to talk with him, and that was the whole process. So, yeah, I mean, the option was, like, available. I know a lot of people thought that I would just, like, if I went with that it was all going to be, like, nepotism-based, but it wasn't. It was, like, test-based. But in the end, like, there was so much stuff going on, and there's other stuff, like, obviously, if I join a team in a coaching capacity, like I've always said, I can't continue to stream and talk about everything the way that I do right now. I can't do as much as I've been doing, right? And if I were to take that avenue, obviously, like, everything that has been going on and being built, like, the last, like, 2 years, would just, like, slowly start to dwindle and stuff, right? And so I thought that, well, if I'm a content creator, like, there was a lot of plans. Like, Crowning and Nemesis were supposed to come to Korea. We had been talking about that since, like, November. I was planning to, like, move. I got the dog. PreSeason, Boris, like, a lot of stuff, right? A lot of stuff was, going on. So there's a lot of things that I wanted to do, and there was a lot that I was looking forward to. And so I think that, like, in my current capacity with, like, content creation, basically, like, everything that I do right now, like, patch rundowns, right? They're done really basic. I just, like, load up my Streamlabs, I turn on record, and I go down the patch notes, and I upload it on YouTube, right? But with T1, what we're planning to do is have, like, proper edits. We're planning to, like, properly make, like, the patch note rundowns and, like, make them better, so the content quality can be increased. I'm gonna keep co-streaming, like, every region, except now it's gonna be better. I should have an actual studio for co-streaming. So I shouldn't be in the death realm anymore. And so that should be good. And then, I should be able to just continue doing everything that I did this last year, but with an actual studio. So that should be nice. And then, now that I'm not casting anymore, well, I want to actually add on to this. So one of the original plans was that I was still going to potentially be able to cast, had I joined T1 as a content creator, originally, because that's what I was slated to do from the very beginning. I was supposed to just join T1 to be a content creator. And if that was happening, I was in talks with Riot, to still be able to cast despite being a T1 content creator, and we cited examples from other people that have done this in other regions. And obviously, maybe, like, the only exception would be that I wouldn't cast T1 games, right? And so I think that's fine. And so that was a real possibility, but then all that went away when I was potentially just slated to coach. And so... Oh, music's loud? Okay, let me try to fix that for you. I didn't know music's loud. I actually can't hear it. Yeah. So, I don't think... I think it's way too late now. Like, we're in December. So I imagine that, like, Riot has... Well, yeah, I mean, I'm done casting. I'm done casting. And that's it. However, I might still have a few casts, remaining, that I don't know about yet, but I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm done casting. Like, unless, like, something, like, terribly... I mean, I don't know, like, Corona, is, like, the world is just getting, like, knocked by it, right? So, we'll see what happens, because, like, if you guys remember this last year, there was, Ejim, right? And he couldn't even get into Korea, so maybe if something, like, happens, I don't know, so there's that. Am I streaming from... Yeah, I'm streaming from T1 HQ right now. This is the best team, like, building I've ever seen in my life, by the way. There's nothing comparable. Okay? There's literally nothing comparable. It is the... I can't wait. I think there's, like, videos of it up on YouTube where, like, people can get, like, glimpses, but I think there's going to be, like, a grand opening at some point. And I imagine that there will be content there. But, yeah, it's the best facility. So, yeah. Yeah, I've talked with Faker several times. So, his English is insane, by the way. I think people don't realize this. But yeah, his English is insane. But yeah. Really good. So there's that. What else? So yeah, I'm not casting. Today's stream is obviously, like, my first stream to get back into stuff. I want to, like, lay the groundwork for, like, what I'm doing, so it's just gonna be, like, 2.5, 3 hours long. Hi, The Wandering Pro, how are you? So yeah, All-Stars is happening. I'm probably not gonna live view All-Stars. I'm not gonna be doing that. But LCK, I think, resumes in January. I think it's earlier than all the other regions. Hopefully, co-streaming for LCS still exists. Otherwise, we'll do live viewing, obviously, for LCS and LEC, and then I'll have a studio. So even though I'm live viewing, it's still going to be way better than anything that I could do before. Yeah, woman is okay. Woman's fine. Yeah, Crackdown, I think, will still resume. I don't think there's gonna be any issues there. With Crackdown. Yeah. Yeah, I saw there were a lot of rumors that were getting spread, and obviously I'd like to address some of them. I know that I already did inside of the video. One of the rumors in the community is that my grandmother was actually sent something, and that never happened. That was manifested by the communities, because Dom, I had talked to Dom about, like, what am I gonna do if something like this happens, right? So it's like talking about a hypothetical, and then the community ran with Dominate's tweet, because I was talking with Dom in private, like, about, like, what to do and stuff, because doxing is, like, insane to me, right? So the community ran with that one. She did get phone calls, and we did contact, Warwick Police, and we did contact, Warwick is my home city, and we did contact, Korean police, and there was all that other stuff, and so all that good jazz. Yeah, Warwick's my home city. In the States. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. There was other rumors that, like, the community was getting really upset about, claiming that I was, like, lying about, or I was misconstruing information, and, like, that's not even true. Like, there was one that talked about, the Apto Forgiven in, Me Team, and then I guess, like, people asked Apto, and Apto said he had no idea what I was talking about, and I'm like, well, I know he would have no idea what I was talking about. And obviously, what I was referring to there is that me and Forgiven were both approached by an organization, in that time, 2015, okay? And, the organization was going to be sponsored by Alpha Draft, and, they asked, if we go to this person, Apto, with $50,000, would he accept or something like that? Now, they had told me and Forgiven that they had contacted through a talent agency. Nothing ever ended up happening, okay? It doesn't change the fact that, obviously, this organization talked to both of us, and that there was, like, a conversation that was being had. This was in 2015. Now, $50K a month in 2015 is insane, by the way. 50K a month in 2015 is an unholy amount of numbers. I understand that nowadays, you get 1.2 or 1.3 million. You get, like, perks contracts, you get, like, sword art contracts and stuff like that, like, whatever. Like, okay, contracts are really inflated. But in 2015, you gotta understand, in 2015, I was getting paid, okay? I was getting paid less than $1,500 a month after taxes from Gravity Gaming, okay? And I thought to myself, man, I'm living the life in California. Jesus. Oh my god. Living in a garage where cockroaches are literally coming up to the bed that me and my fiance are living on, okay? In the fucking Californian desert heat. Literal cockroaches just coming up. Oh, man. No, sir. No, sir, we're not doing that. No, sir. Moved right out of there. Yes, sir. Moved right out of there. Oh, man. Yes, sir. had to get out of that one. Oh, jeez. So, oh yeah, I'm wearing a mask. I just wear a mask all the time now, by the way. Corona. Whatever. You know what? It promotes, it promotes good habits. Wear a mask, guys. Okay? I'm just always gonna have a mask on stream. I'm just done. I like how it keeps my face warm, but, you know. I think that's fine. I'm drinking, some Coke Zero right now. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Oh, my God. The restaurant here. So there's a cafeteria, and there's, like, professional chefs. So good. They were so good. Oh, my God. It feels like it's better than home-cooked meals. It's like you go to, like... It's like you go to a Michelin star restaurant and you're just it's just divine. Okay? So the food's insane. There's also there's a gym. There's a gym in the building. There's a full Nike gym. And so I've been eating at the cafeteria, and I go to the Nike gym, which is really convenient because gyms in Korea right now, they're either shut down or they're really hard to go to and they're super expensive. So the Nike gym is really good. Yeah. Okay, Todd. Do I wear a suit to the gym? I do not wear a suit to the gym. Oh my god. Yeah, $150 a month for some Korean gyms is a real thing, yes sir. Yes sir. There's the sauna too though. The sauna is amazing. I never tried a sauna before. You guys remember the photo I uploaded? That I went into a sauna for the first time. Oh my god, it's amazing. You put that at like 85 Celsius, and you walk in there for 10-15 minutes. Yes, sir. You walk out, you feel like heaven. Apparently no one uses it. Apparently no one uses the sauna. I've seen one other person except for me use it, and I've been told that Faker uses it. But that's it. I've never seen anyone use it. I don't know why. That's literally it. So, but I don't know. I usually, if I'm gonna use the gym, though, I got that weird, like, insecure American complex going on, so I try to come either in the AM hours when no one's here, or I try to come right in the morning before anyone starts using it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I got that weird American stuff going on. How's my dog Karibo? So Onion, Wind, and Autumn have been taking care of him at the Incheon apartment because I was dealing with so much stress. I've never been under so much stress and just I don't even know. I was taking Klonopin to control panic attacks. I was under so much fucking duress. I just couldn't do it. So, fortunately, they were able to take care of Karibo up in Incheon. And apparently, from what I've been told, potty training is not going very well. So, I've gone there a couple of times. he always sleeps right at the door because it's the coldest area. I posted some photos on Twitter. He's heavier than he's supposed to be. He's only supposed to be 6 kilos right now, but he's like 11. So, you know. Yeah. he's a little chunky, you know. But yeah, I'll start posting more videos of him on like Instagram and stuff. Maybe I should make him his own Instagram, or maybe I should make like a YouTube channel. Like, you know how there's a lot of... So, one of the growing trends in Korea from, like, Samoyed people is that they make, like, Samoyed YouTube channels of the dog. I don't know. But, you know. He's chunky. So, I don't know. That would be, you know. Thoughts on new items? I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, guys. I'm gonna get into new items after we do the Q&A. It's cold in here, actually. Give me 1 sec. A little cold. Alright. Okay, am I making a breakdown of the items today? No, I'm not going to do that today. I'll probably do that in the next stream. So I didn't get to... So, okay, when the new items came out, right, I thought I was still maybe going to be doing coaching. So I spammed, like, 4 days of preseason, and then I stopped and I didn't play any games until earlier this week. So I'm still very, very out of shape. I have one ID that's, like, D3 or D2 right now, with, like, 75% or something. I don't know. I know that ID has been, like, leaked or whatever. So I've been playing again a little bit. Somehow, and listen, this guy is angry. The ID is, like, Exodia, right? It might be lower than 75%. I don't know. It's somewhere around there. The ID is Exodia. So when I went to name change it, I was on a call with C9 Fudge, and the guy had just played a game 20 minutes prior. So I'm pretty sure he was getting ready to swap it to one of his other IDs, because who the fuck gives up Exodia? Okay? Who gives up Exodia? Alright. And I got it. I got a friend request. Didn't accept. No, sir. He's not yoink. ID Exodia. Too good. Too good, too good. Yes, sir. So, yeah. So, yeah. So I haven't done a lot of preseason. I've been, like, theorizing, like, some builds and whatnot. Can you guys see this right now when I open this? Can you see this? Oh, you can. Okay, cool. All right. So, spell? Sorry. Oh, I can't wait. There's these T1 face masks that are coming. They get here Thursday. I can't wait to wear them. They're so good. But yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Cam covers half the screen. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna be going over them in a bit. I'm not doing it right now. But yeah, I mean, I've just been theorizing some. The problem is that there's still so many changes that are like happening right now, so it's really hard to talk about. Like a lot of stuff. Also, I'm really pissed at Riot. I'll talk about this in a bit. I think that mage items are a complete joke. They're really, really, really bad. Like all the mage items. Also, it's really sad what they've done to the jungle item and how it affects some AP junglers. It's like really pathetic. I'm just really salty. Like, also, did anyone see Mark Yetter's tweet? Hello? Did anyone see Mark Yetter's tweet? They said they're buffing Kraken Slayer. What? Hello? What? What? Why are you buffing Kraken Slayer? What are you doing? What are you doing? And they're buffing a Mortal Shield bow. Oh my god. I think Boris, he probably got hired at Riot or something. Like, holy shit. Oh my god. Boris is at Riot for sure. Oh, man. Oh, by the way, have you guys seen my new emote? Oh, man. Here, look at this. There you go. We'll spam that during LCK games. Nice. Yeah, that's the T1 fighting emote. It's pretty good. So anyways, there's some video footage. I don't know if it'll ever be released, but like obviously like me joining T1, I didn't talk about this in the video that much, but like, okay, and you're have you ever been banned before? Let's see. You okay, all right, yeah, goodbye. See you later. All right, anyways, so yeah, that guy's weird. I mean, he's just ill. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it, you know? So, okay. So they have all the StarCraft trophies here. They have all the StarCraft trophies. And when I saw it, I got really emotional. Because if you guys don't know, my whole like way of getting into pro gaming was I used to, when I was like 12, 13, I used to watch StarCraft 1. And so SKT was like the team, right? So joining SKT was like something I didn't think was ever really possible. Like I know that like on stream when I was doing like the co-streams and stuff, and I'm like, they would never hire a Westerner. I still really like stand by that it's gonna be really hard, you know what I mean, for like something like that. I mean, I don't know, but like T1 and SKT, they're like the biggest and best team, you know what I mean, or organization. So when the offer like came up and everything, it elicits like childhood memories, you know what I mean? Now, I had insane offers from, and this was one of the really weird things, by the way. The idea that, like, because I don't coach, I can't coach. That was one of the weirdest ideas ever. These people have no idea who I am. Holy moly. Guacamole, dude. Holy moly guacamole. That because I choose not to coach, I apparently can't coach. Everything I do with pro players, changing the meta, everything. It just doesn't matter because I haven't coached. Oh, man. Holy moly, man. That was, I mean, yeah, you know. That was one of the most nonsense things in the world. It was so stupid. And it made me, like, feel bad, too, because, like, people didn't know. Like, I felt really bad, that so many people were assuming that I would have joined here only through nepotism, right? Or, like, stuff like that. And obviously that just was not true, because I already told you guys the process that I had to go through to potentially become a coach. What is nepotism? Nepotism is basically the hiring of, like, friends and family into qualified positions that they don't traditionally belong in. Shushu Pata, thank you for 50 gifted tier 1 subs. Oh, man. Thank you so much, man. I hope that you have been well. Alright. Good stuff. Alright. Did you guys see that before the stream today when it started, I lost to level 2. Some things never change, honestly, by the way. some things never change. I still lost to level 2. Oh, man. Oh, my God. The day before the video was dropped, Rel came out, and I couldn't make a Rel video. Oh my, I remember messaging T1, like, the management and stuff, and I'm like, no! Champion came out, like, I wanna do a champion reveal, and, I couldn't, right? Because we were, like, on the inside, T1 was talking with me, like, nonstop. Like, around the clock, they were permanently available. And because they had people in North America and Korea, it was like there was always someone available to talk or do anything. And so there was a constant, like, line of communication. I know that a lot of people thought that, like, I was just being abandoned or that it was, like, silence and all that other good stuff. But the entire time, we were just trying to figure out, like, how to go about everything that was happening and what it was, like, the best, like, course of action. And, you know, so that's why I was silent for an entire month, and why I didn't really talk or comment on anything. But yeah, can I comment on? No, I don't want to comment on that, because I personally myself don't know the whole situation on that. What do I think of Effort? I think Effort's a really insane player. Yeah, I think Effort's a really insane player, and I think he's really good. He was also always really friendly to me. At T1. He was always friendly. So, you know. I think Teddy's probably the most... Teddy's always really, really nice. And like the cafeteria, he'll always make it a point to say hi. Yeah. Teddy's always been really, really nice to me. Teddy's really nice. So... Faker's always nice, too. Faker's always nice, but, like, Teddy will always just randomly sit with me. Like, if I'm eating, like, and he comes to the cafeteria. He was the first one to start doing it, too. So, he was always really nice. He doesn't really speak any English, but my Korean is fine. So, like, to talk with him. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize this, too. I'm not fluent in Korean. There were so many things that, like, people think I'm, like, fluent in Korean, and I'm like, guys, I ask people how to say something, and then I just copy-paste it. Like, a lot of the time. But when I'm communicating, like, I can understand, like, you know, what's being said and stuff. So, all I have to do, and like, so basically my grammar sucks, right? Or it's called, like, munbap in Korean. My grammar's really bad. But... all I have to do is pull out the noun, verb, adjective, adverb, whatever, right, from a sentence, and I can kind of get the gist of what the person's trying to say. So basically, suffixes, prefixes, certain words, etc., I don't totally know, but I don't really have to. Thank you, Suicune P. Thank you for 5 gifted tier 1 subs. But T1 is getting me a tutor. To properly learn Korean. Now, apparently, I'm way more confident in learning it than I think that I should be, because, I was talking to someone that apparently is, like, doing level 2 or level 3 at a language program in Korea. Now, there's 6 levels, and I was talking to someone that's level 2 or level 3, and they can't even talk to me in Korean. Like, if I use Korean, they can't talk to me. And I know everything that they know. So it's, like, really weird. So, like, I'm like, wait a minute, am I actually a higher level of Korean than I give myself credit for? I don't really know. It's really strange. But the reason that this is important to me is because all that I need to get permanent residency in Korea is I just need to be level 3. If I'm level 3, I have enough point eligibility to get permanent residency. So I don't know if klepping, is it called klepping? That's what I think that's what it's called in America. When you challenge a course. So in America, certain colleges or like classes or something, you can challenge it. I think it's called klepping. And when you klep it or you challenge it, you have to get a certain % on the exam. And if you do it, they just pass you through the class. You don't actually have to take it. Now, obviously, if you're going to be capable of klepping, I think it's called klep, right? It's called klepping. If you're going to, or I'll just call it challenging, whatever. If you challenge the class, there probably is a reason that you're choosing to challenge the class. So, like, for instance, it is called klep? Okay. So, I imagine that, like, people that would do this would probably be, like, coders. You know what I mean? That they learn since a young age, and they just did it through all their teenage life and, like, early adolescence and whatnot. I imagine that, like, people like that would klep a class. So, I don't know. I don't know if, like, language program in Korea allows it, but maybe I could try doing that. I don't know. So that I could skip, level 1 and 2, because level 1 and 2 takes, like, 8 months. Yeah. T1 Zeus thoughts? He's good. Solo queue and competitive are two different beasts, though. But yeah, Zeus is really good. I think Kana's really good too. I don't know why Kana doesn't get a lot of credit. So I said that if Nuggery leaves LCK or something, because I know that there's like that rumor, it's probably Kana, Morgan. Kana and Morgan are probably Morgan and Keen are probably the top 3, because Summit is just like, I don't know, he's hit or miss. He's like, I thought Summit was probably one of the best in spring, and then in summer he just fell off a cliff. So, you know, like in terms of skill. And I don't know what happened. Yeah, Morgan came back from LPL. Oh, Conan's back. That's right. Conan's back. That's right. Thoughts on Shunfire? Shunfire is really, really good. I don't like him as a person, but he's a very good player. Yeah, I saw effort to sandbox. Does this hinder me casting LCK or Worlds? Yeah, I don't think I'm casting LCK anymore. I felt really bad. I got told Riot didn't want to make a video with me. Like a farewell video. And I'm just like, okay. What? I literally cast like 75% of the games all year. And I was with them for 2 years. And I was with them for LCK's biggest growth splits and other stuff. It was really weird. Just, I don't know. So, originally, T1 was going to make the video with me, but then all this stuff started happening. Sorry. Water went down the wrong pipe. Yeah. Yes and no. This is a really long-winded answer. It's very, yeah, it's a long-winded answer that I don't think I can really get into. How's the dog? The dog is really good. Did you guys see the photos? I posted them on Twitter. I posted some on, Karibo was at the groomers earlier. Getting groomed. TSM roster looks really not good. I don't understand. I was actually in the TSM Discord earlier this week, like, in their esports channel, like, talking about it. It made no sense to me. Made really no sense. I don't know who spearheaded some of those decisions. It's just really weird. I feel like if you go on a Magic 8 Ball site, you could actually, and asked it, like, questions on how to, you know, should you do things, I think it would actually probably give you better results. Okay. Hold on, I'm just finding out something. Oh! Joe's in chat. Hold on. Mod... What is it? Hold on, what does it say? Mars... Seeing... So let me tell you guys a story about Joe. So we were in a morning meeting, okay? And we told him to open I think it was like Streamlabs, or we told him to open broadcast software, and he told us that he doesn't have either, he only has OBS. Oh man, too good, too good. I think I modded him, right? Is he in chat? User Mars Joe. Let's see, is he here? True story. Who would win in a boxing match? Joe or Arnold? That's a good question. I don't know. Wait, I think Arnold is taller, right? I think he's taller, and I imagine that means that he's heavier. That's a charity event. Generation Gaming versus T1. Chat's moving really fast, by the way. It's very hard for me to keep up because I haven't done this in a while, so it's like my eyes aren't adjusted to doing it. You know what I mean? So I'm really sorry if I'm missing some of your questions. Joe's the CEO of T1. Enable 40k timeouts? Oh yeah, I gotta change all the channel points and everything now. I gotta do that. I'll do that soon. I'll have that set up for next stream. So, yeah. But, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I streamed today and, you know, answered a lot of questions and stuff. Double Lift retiring is really sad. Double Lift retiring is really sad, and, the fact that it's happening with Bjergsen at the same time makes me very interested in this next LCS split, because if the viewership holds true, that's very good. Or if the viewership grows somehow, despite Bjergsen and Double Lift not being there. Now, the bad thing about Double Lift retiring, there's a couple of bad things. One, he might co-stream. Okay, so Dominate might still be an LPP Death Realm, but means that there is a new big streamer on the block, which is a little bit worrisome, okay? You know? So, there you go. Did Joe reply? Wait. No, I didn't reply, okay. He said he won't watch competitive, it's boring for him. Yeah, I have no idea. Perks viewership? I don't know what that means. Fnatic Upset is, probably, I guess, the best AD carry that maybe they could have got, given what happened. Because you guys saw the leaks, that ended up happening, right? That, like, Fnatic they still wanted to retain Reckless until the very end or something. And so, you know, they probably didn't really anticipate it. I don't think Crownie would have agreed to join. I don't know. I really don't know. Carry is the best support in Korea, so that's the best pickup T1 could have gotten in the support role that's possible. Carry might just be the best support in the world. Yeah. So no, Carry is insane. It's not biased. I said this during Worlds. It was obviously like between Carrier versus yes. So I want to actually show match Boxer, but I think I have to play his off race. I think I can beat his Protoss, but I can't beat his Terran. His Terran's too high. His Terran's like 24 something, and I only peaked at 2283 when I was playing again. But that would be really cool. Yeah. Boxer StarCraft show match would be really cool. Now, obviously, you guys know that Crownie and Nemesis were supposed to come to Korea. And so, one of the things that I wanted to do is, you guys remember, like, the stream scrims that I used to do? We wanted to do the stream scrims, but obviously, like, now it's known that Crownie has Corona. So, they're not coming to Korea. So, this is obviously, like, really, really, really sad. Tried to get Nemesis to just come early, because, we still have wind, but he just doesn't want to do it. I don't know. Like, him come early. No, so Slovenia is one of the few European countries that does not need anything special to enter South Korea. It's so lucky. Slovenia is one of the few countries that can do it. So all that they need is a PCR test, like the coronavirus test thing. And then, yeah. There's like 6 European countries that can enter Korea. Yeah, he had tweeted it. Did Faker get the chance to meet my dog? No, not yet. I haven't brought the dog to HQ. I was gonna bring him today to HQ, but I just thought it would be better for another stream. He went to the groomers today, the dog. Yeah. He did tweet it. He deleted it, guys. He did tweet it. It was up for 10 minutes. The dog's name is Karibo. I posted some of the Twitters on, I posted some photos on Twitter. He was at the groomers. Yeah, I'm always grooming, you know. Groomers Grove. Groomers Grove. Yeah. Oh, is this the status of the dog? Here, let me see. Let's take a look. Here he is. Can you guys see? He's chunky. He is 10 weeks right now, actually. Thought he was 11 weeks. His birthday is, I think his birthday is either my birthday or it's one day before me. Yeah. He's a Samoyed. Yeah, me and Faker have met quite a few times. I already mentioned that story earlier on stream. Cuz is really good. I don't like that so many people flame Cuz. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You can just tell these people have no idea what they're looking at when they watch a game. They have literally no idea. They can't even spell League of Legends. Cuz is really, really good. Yeah, obs. Reckless is insane. I think he's the best Western AD carry. Also, yeah. It's fine. What about Forgiven? No, I mean, I don't know where Forgiven even stands anymore. I didn't even know that he plays, to be honest. Oh, it's cold in here. My fingers are cold. I turned it up to 26. It's very cold outside, though. Yeah. Forgiven, more like forgotten. Yeah, jeez. Oh, man. I think G2 just insta-wins spring and summer, and they go to Worlds. G2, yeah. I think G2 has no competition anymore. G2 has no competition. No, I think Fnatic is way weaker now. Yeah, Nemesis is trying to become a streamer. He was supposed to come to Korea, but I don't know. What do I think about Perks joining Cloud9? I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Am I gonna analyze games in T1 games in LCK? I'm gonna be co-streaming the LCK games. So I'll be co-streaming all the games, and of course I'll analyze everything. And then there's a studio here at T1, so I'll have a studio for doing like professional commentary and stuff. Nemesis is boring. He can't become a streamer. You don't necessarily need to be really entertaining to be a streamer, as long as you're high MMR and you play a lot of different stuff and you can interact with chat a lot, which I think he does do. I do agree with you, though, that when he goes or deviates from his normal personality, it doesn't seem natural, and it's kind of weird. You know? I don't know. Like, if he tries to deviate from his current persona, then I think it's going to be very hard at the start to do that. It's very hard to learn how to be a streamer. How does T1 Studio affect my sight? The lighting is here is uplighting. So the lights are aimed at the ceiling instead of down. So the light actually never comes to my eyes. So when Joe was actually... So when I came here in early September to like see the place, it was one of the first things that like Joe showed me, like when he was like giving me a tour of the building, and I'm like, holy shit, the lighting is just insane. The lighting is so good. So yeah, my eyes don't really hurt. Yeah, my eyes don't really hurt in here. Can we expect collabs with Tyler 1? I mean, I would like to do stuff, but I don't know if he'll let me. You know, I'd like to do like coaching collabs and stuff. Joe is T1 CEO. You can see a picture of my setup. Try this. Yeah. There you go. Will that do it? Yeah, this is a normal T1 streaming booth. There's, I think, 12, or there's 10? There's 10 or 12. Thoughts on curved monitor? There's definitely some benefits to it. But because my eyesight is already really bad, I don't like my peripheral vision having more to take in. One of the things that I actually want to get, is I want to get, like, a Nike hoodie that is, like, extra, extra large, so the hoodie is really big. And then I want to have it over my head so that I can only see the monitor. Do you know what I mean? I think that was something that I actually saw talked about on a StarCraft stream, and I didn't realize, like, oh, wait a minute, that actually sounds really good. Yeah, Last Sith. Oh yeah, did you guys see the tweet? So one of the top StarCraft 2 players in the entire world, his name's Special, or Juan, he's from Mexico. He's going to be starting League of Legends. I think we're going to start on Saturday, KST. So I'm going to be coaching him in League, literally unranked. He's never touched the game before, ever. So he's totally unranked. We went through the tutorial yesterday, and then we went into Practice Tool. He spent 4 hours in Practice Tool as Aurelia, practicing her combos. And he actually got to a point where he could do her combos really fast. Like, EER, you know, Q, W hold, Q, like... He actually got to a point where he could do it, and then, he got to a point where he could, you know... He could CS waves really fast. Why Aurelia instead of Garen or Annie? So Juan is, known for his mechanics in StarCraft. In StarCraft 1, he was basically called, like, a mini Korean. He was, like, the most Korean-like, Western player. And even in StarCraft 2, he was always known for his mechanics. Juan's the type of guy that, if he kills you, but he messed up some, like, actions during the team fight, he's not satisfied. And so, I think that, like, playing champions like Aurelia and Akali and stuff like that for him, I think it's totally fine. Because even if he kills someone on Aurelia, if he messed up an auto attack or like a Q or a click or anything, I think he's not going to be satisfied. So I think that's going to be really good. Yeah, apparently Raynor, the Zerg player, the Zerg like prodigy kid from Italy, I think. Apparently he wants coaching from me. Someone actually had DM'd me that he asked how to get in contact with me, which is kind of strange, right? Because you can just DM me, right? So, no, I had to turn my DMs off because I was getting a lot of harassment. 감사합니다. Thank you. Yeah, I don't answer a lot of DMs these days. Also on Discord, I only log in to check specific messages. Just because everything that's been going on. Yeah. I'm still, like, winding down, from all the stress and, like, stuff that I was in. Oh. It's okay? I don't know if this is it. I don't see, this is where the grammar comes in. I'm trying to tell this guy that in the future, there will be a translator. I think I typed it wrong. The guy was asking, in the future, am I gonna do any Korean streams? 이거 보수 있도록 한국어 노력합니다. Yeah. Sneaky tweet? What is Sneaky's? Oh, you mean Sneaky's, Sneaky. Hi, Donk. How are you? Oh, yeah. I got my, so, you want to know what came in, like, a week ago? But I couldn't show it, because I was not on social media and stuff. The Fnatic jersey came in. The Fnatic jersey is in, and it has, the Korean flag, as my flag. But I was gonna show it today, but I wasn't sure, if I could. Hi, Papa. I was gonna show it today, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't bring it. So it's at my apartment. I'll show it on the next stream. Doesn't matter if your grammar is wrong, as long as you try to say it. Yeah. Looks like you finally were able to afford QSS to get out of the Death Realm. True. Thoughts on FlyQuest, Jose Diodo? I think that's a good pickup for them. I think that OCE closing its doors. 안녕 모방어? 나는 내가 돌아왔어. Is this actually Korean? I can't tell. I don't think it's Korean. I think, but it has to be Korean, right? But it's informal because he's not using yo, so I don't know. Anyways, so there's that. Thoughts on Zeus? Zeus is really good. Yeah, you add yo to the end of words to change the formality. Yeah, so yeah, you know, 10K viewers. Yeah, I think Perks and Reckless are both streaming, so yeah. Obviously, it's really nice. Everyone's here. Oh yeah, I haven't checked donations. Psycho Roulette's $4. I was watching StarCraft 2 right now stream when he was playing Ace. I wanted to improve and get coached, and I mentioned you, so I heard good things. I hope we reached out to Poggy's platform mid jungle main. Okay, that's good to hear. The only one, $4. Glad everything you have got to offer getting realized. Remember how small you were pre-coaching? Yeah, I mean it's insane. Like a lot of people don't realize this, but like I guess almost 6 years ago. Almost 6 years ago now, I was literally like poverty/homeless in Korea. And now we're here. You know, it's really weird to think about like younger me, living in the Busan apartment, like barely being able to afford rent, barely being able to eat, living in an abusive relationship, and then like being deathly afraid of the person because the apartment was in their name. And the key deposit was not my money, it was actually Scarlett's. And so I was really afraid of, like, trying to leave, because I just didn't have the money to leave, because they would just keep the key deposit. So I needed to stay in the relationship until the lease ended, so that I could get the money back. And so that was really, that was scary. Scarlet is, the StarCraft 2 Scarlet. You would have liked if I was the T1 coach? Thank you. I appreciate that. 지금은 독점적으로 콘텐츠 시작입니까? I don't know what this means. I'm really sorry. I don't know what this means. Something about now and contents. I don't know what that word means. I'm sorry. Hi Ender, how are you? 안녕하세요, LS. 한국 하고 있어 바랍니다. 그건 그렇고. Okay, thank you for the Google Translate. Alright. Hi, Ender. Hi, Cadriel. How are you? But yeah, so there's going to be a lot of content coming up. I think that, not with this patch, but I think with the next patch, they'll start having the T1, like, edits. So the patch notes, the patch note rundown, champion reveals, item stuff, it's all going to be upgraded. And my main YouTube channel, 오늘 rank game 하시나요? 아니요. 오늘 안 해요. So yeah, I'm not playing ranked today. 미국 스트리머 중에 Tyler 1's more famous than me. Yeah. So okay, basically, how was Faker's test? We talked for 2 hours about various games. We talked for various hours about we talked for 2 hours about various like games and like draft and lane states and like what players were doing wrong and, you know, how to spot it in advance and like you know, like lots of different stuff. We talked like philosophy on the game. Like that was one of the things I felt so bad about the entire time, is no one had any idea that I wasn't just gonna be hired on nepotism. You know? But also, that was like... that was an accomplishment for me. In a way, you know? A lot of people thought that I was only getting hired because I'm American and Joe's American. And because my stream was big. That was literally it. Did we talk in Korean or English? He used English, I used English, he used Korean, I used Korean. We had a translator for some stuff, but there were some conversations where I would speak English, he would speak Korean, and we would talk like that. He understands everything. His English is insane. 최근 연락. I don't talk to Dom that often, no. Am I allowed to watch T1 scrims? I think I'm allowed to. I don't. I mean, if they ask me any questions or like if they ask me for help on anything, obviously like I'll help, you know. But yeah, I haven't. Oh yeah, Faker, yeah, Faker's really, really nice. He's very cool, too. He's very, very, very nice. I think Kana is so underrated. Yeah, Kana's really, really good. Kana's very good. He has a lot of upside. He's still very young. Lost in, what? Lost in Sword Art or Tactical and Core JJ? Tactical and Core JJ, I think. Thoughts on Gumayushi? So, an interesting story on Gumayushi. Would have to ask who told me this for clarity, but basically, apparently, you know, you guys know the deep learning bot? The deep learning bot that, like, analyzes games and then, like, puts out a prediction and stuff. I guess there's some bot that's made by the same guy that analyzes the stats of all solo queue players in the world, and then, like, the regions and their role and stuff. And apparently Gumayushi is, like, Smurf ID or something, which is, like, publicly known. Apparently, he's the undisputed best, like, according to the bot, based on solo queue. It's not, well, okay, I'm just referring to it as deep learning because it makes the most sense. Will T1 help me get verified? Ender. Soon you'll be alone, buddy. Twitter denied me. Twitter denied me LS. I am so upset. So there was this girl, okay? Years ago, she had LS. I offered her 500, and then I offered her 1,000. She basically told me to piss off, and she unfollowed me so that I couldn't DM her back. And then she changed it. So Twitter wouldn't give me LS. God damn. God damn it. This is years ago, okay? 1,000 was a lot of money. I was making an investment in my brand, okay? I was making an investment in my brand. God. Hashtag live evil, dude. Man. What are their thoughts on the DRX TS review? Each player only had one issue with 1 point, and the issue was translation error. So that was a nice VOD to go over with everyone. I think that was like that VOD was a hot commotion. That VOD, that specific VOD was apparently being used. I got told it was being used by LEC teams, in like evaluations for people. That was really cool. I had a couple DMs from 2 different LEC orgs about it. The DRX TS VOD. What's next for Patron? So I made a Patron update. I'm gonna be doing the Q&A video soon. The November Q&A video. I'm gonna be filming that in a few days. I just, you know, I'm letting the questions go up and do all that stuff. Okay, bye, astute chick. But yeah, Patron is gonna stay the same. I'm gonna redo the entire tier lists. So I'm gonna redo the entire tier lists for Clash and solo queue. Nemesis and Crowny were supposed to join on at a new tier and help out, but I guess I'll have to talk with them and see if that is still what's happening. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, Patron's gonna get some revamp stuff, and then with the help of like T1, it should be able to get some other cool stuff. One of the other cool things that we're doing at T1 is so you guys know the Score Esports video about me. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, hold on. Let me go to YouTube. The Score Esports LS. How do I find this? You know this video? I was like, okay, so it has like 875,000, right? So I thought this video is obviously very nice. It's 15 minutes, etc. One of the things that we're going to be making at T1 is an Origin documentary video, which is really cool. That's going to take a while to make, but that'll be really nice. So that'll be really nice. I'll get to, because a lot of people don't know my whole story. There's so much misinformation that exists, you know? So much misinformation. Streaming when Reckless is yeah, I had no idea Reckless was going to be streaming today. Obviously, this is a very bad timing to do this, but it's fine. I just wanted to come on and say hi. What? Hold on. I don't know. I heard about the coach proposal. Yeah, I decided not to. I could have done coaching, or I could have done streamer. Yeah. No, I'm not the coach for T1. Bjergsen coaching. So there's two parts on the Bjergsen coaching thing. Bjergsen coaching is gonna be interesting, but we'll see. So one of the upsides to Bjergsen coaching is that now he can commit 100% to coaching. The downside is that Bjergsen was probably already the coach. Do you know what I mean? So the upside now is that he can focus 100% on coaching, rather than trying to spend 100% of the time on coaching and being the Rick Grimes of TSM. So we'll see. You know? Oh, why is this not in Jondemal? That's weird. Oh, did I talk to Faker about freezing? Yeah, we did actually. Any collaboration with Wolf? Yeah, we can do collaborations. Nothing's been brought up yet, though. Thanks everyone, by the way, that is subbing. I know that it was a Ghostland. So I know that I'm not, like, getting to all these subs and stuff, but thank you guys so much, everyone that's gifting subs and subbing and whatnot. Anonymous, $4. Glad you're doing well. Am I planning on going over the LCS and LEC rosters now that they're finalized? Oh, do you guys want me to do that? I could do that really quick. Where did I get this face mask? This is $1 at a Korean pharmacy. It surely embraces its task. It looks so cool. It looks so nice. I'd pay the price, even Twitch Prime. Yeah, you need to sub with Twitch Prime regardless, buddy. But there's T1 special face masks that are coming soon. They get here on Thursday, so hopefully I'll have them. All right. Can a mod link me the full rosters? I'm not leaking anything. What? I'm not leaking anything. Wait, John told me it's fine. Wait a second. Oh. Oh, okay. Hold on one second, guys. I'm not fired. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'll do more Instagram content too. Oh, there's a lot of Koreans here. Hello. Rehired, yeah. Can a mod link me the stuff? Can a mod link me? T1 Bop. T1 yeah, the T1 cafeteria is so good. T1 cafeteria is so good. Wow, T1, yeah. So good. It's the best food. Is this a Reddit post? What is this? Let's see what this is. It's taking forever to load. What? No, I don't want to see this. I want to see all the rosters. Yeah, I go to the gym. Yeah. Hi, Wimeg. Thank you for subbing. I just realized that this says tier 1, but I was like, wait a minute, that's really close to T1. I'm like, what? You know. You need to tier 1 for T1. That can be my new slogan. My new slogan is tier 1 for T1. It's not an L, it's a W. It's 100% W. It's 100% a W. Alright, let's see. So where can I see the finalized teams? So I think Cloud9 probably just wins. What is this? Oh, I'm not NA? Hey! I'm KR. I found that out. I'm Korea. Yeah, my residence! Okay, they have it right here, but I don't know why they don't have it. I'm not NA. Jesus, get those 2 letters away from me. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. The way that I found out about Korean residency is when I wanted to play. So Quas and Selfie wanted me to play support on Tempo Storm, leading into the last weeks and then playoffs in 2017. And when we asked Riot, they told me I was an import. Yeah. Yeah, I'm KR Residence. We found out about that too again on BBQ because the BBQ players wanted me to play mid lane, or they wanted me to do cheesy stuff, potentially in some of the games. Like the players wanted it, so we asked Riot twice, and we also cited Boris or Crepo, because he did it. He was a coach for a team that subbed in and played, and then we cited other examples of it happening, and Riot wouldn't let it. Yeah. I did have so as crazy as this sounds, I did get asked by an NA academy team if I would ever consider playing. And when I had the conversation with them, so this is one of the craziest conversations of this last offseason, they asked if I would consider playing jungler support, and that they said that they would not impede any of my other content. They just wanted me to show up for scrims and play. That is a brand chase if I have ever seen one. At the very end of everything, because I received my last few offers in October when, or actually, I actually received an offer even in November when all of this stuff was going on. Well, I received 2 offers in November when all of this stuff was going on. Basically, I got contacted by 2 different orgs asking if, you know, I was not actually, in fact, going to join T1, and if I was, like, you know, looking for team or anything like that. So in the end, I ended up having a lot of NA offers. And I got another EU one, but obviously I'm not gonna leave Korea, so. Why did I refuse to join Fnatic? So I didn't want to move to Europe. I didn't want to move to Europe, and especially I didn't want to move to Europe during Corona. And I was a caster for LCK. And I just thought, it doesn't make sense for me to go and join. So I had offered to join Fnatic several times, actually. I had offered to join Fnatic 2017 spring, summer 2017, 2019 spring, and then 2020 summer. Yeah. Several different offers. Fnatic is a wonderful company, though, with wonderful people. Karn and Sam Matthews are really, really nice people. And unfortunately, I was just never willing to leave Korea. Yeah, I know Whippo talked about it, that the players asked me to come several times. So do you guys remember, I mentioned on Crackdown that there were people that were willing to give up parts of their salary to allocate it towards me to have me join. That was on Fnatic. Yeah. That was a real thing. Yeah. That also happened on an NA team as well. No, I'm not coach for T1. Why wouldn't I do it? Because it's not about money. It's not about money. So. No, it's not about money. Crown retired? Maybe he'll move into content creation. Hi, Fiddlelol. Would I recommend A-Click or without indicator? Yeah, A-Click is way better with indicator on. Any aspirations to one day win Worlds as a coach? Yeah, I mean, I think if I decided to join T1, I think we win Worlds. I think T1 wins Worlds anyway, though. With everything right now. So, you know. It's the only risk is, you know, finals. That's it. It's the only risk, is just finals. No. The players are way too good. Players are way too good. Oh yeah, roster rundown. So this doesn't tell me the full rosters though. Does it? Oh wait, does it? Wait. No, it doesn't. Okay, so there's a few things though. There's a few things. Like Golden Guardians has like an LCS team that would lose to 5 D1 Koreans. Right? Yeah, they have an LCS team that would lose to 5 D1 Koreans. So that's not good. So okay, Golden Guardians probably get 10th. They probably get 10th. And then who's 9th? Wait, let me hold on. Wait, let me make a notepad. Is this controversial? I don't know. I hope I don't get in trouble for. This is not controversial. LCS. So I think it's Cloud9. Cloud9's probably first, and then after that, I think it's probably TL, and then after that, it's probably maybe it's TSM after that. Maybe wait. Is it TSM or is it could be TSM or could be 100 Thieves, I guess, at this point. And then, okay, hold on. So down here we have Golden Guardians. They really put the gold in their name. What else? Wait, what is Immortals' team? Oh, they actually have a pretty okay bot lane, I guess. Reyes and Destiny. It's probably CLG? And then... Wait. Oh, well, FlyQuest actually... Wait. Ooh, FlyQuest... Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna... Ooh. I'm gonna go with... Ooh. I have a lot of confidence in their top 3. CLTL, C9TL, 100, okay, wait. What am I missing here? Wait, is this it? Wait, no. What am I missing? Wait, what am I missing? Oh, EG. Oh, EG. Evil Geniuses, Evil Geniuses. And Dignitas. Okay. Evil Geniuses and Dignitas. Where's this? They don't even have their full rosters. Wait, they don't have their full rosters. Jesus. Is it this? It's like this, I think. I think this is NA. I think this is NA. Yeah, I think this is NA. I think this is NA standings. Don't know, Walt? Wait, what? I can't see. Wait, what do you mean you can't see it? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Guys, I swear I didn't do this on purpose. Look. Look. See? It's fine. You see? It's fine. You guys see it now, right? You guys see it, right? Sub alert? Do the subs just keep... Oh my god, the sub... Alright, hold on. Let me move sub alert. Okay. I think this is good. I would say this is it. I mean, I would say this is it. I would say this is the final. I mean, this is my prediction on LCS. I don't know enough about all the LEC changes to make a prediction. I don't know enough. Yeah. LCK, I guess it just comes down to T1 versus Dom1 in spring. Comes down to T1 Dom1 in spring. Oh yeah, I mean, the thing about LEC is it's like this, man. It's like it's not even close anymore. Like, it's a blowout region. It's like G2 and then G2 and friends. G2 and 2 others. That's what the 2 and G2 stands for. Next year for Worlds. G and 2 friends. Oh my god. Hanwha Life has Morgan. Morgan's really insane. They have Morgan, Chovy, and Deft, right? But who's their support in jungle? Their jungle is like Winter or something, right? Winter, yeah, I mean, Winter's random. I mean, DRX are probably finishing bottom 3 next split, I think. I don't know. They lost all of their stars. All of their stars are gone. So, I can't see... I think Cuz is really good. I think Cuz is really good. I think Cuz is really, really, really good. But yeah, I mean, LCK I think is just Dom1 versus T1. Hanwha Life is definitely interesting. Hanwha Life is really interesting. The Gen G roster moves, when I saw them last night, I was just wondering what went on. Definitely not the kind of roster moves I was expecting, you know? Arnold tweeted out or something. Tarzan, isn't he set to go to China or something? Yeah. I thought like the Reddit threads were all Tarzan to LPL. 그거에서 어떤 일 하고 하시는데요? 그냥 방송 co-stream. Yeah. I thought it was Tarzan. Yeah. 정말 잘하시네요. Thank you. Thank you. See, this guy said I'm good. Thank you, freezing. Thank you. Hi, Tarzan. How are you? Alright. Gotta keep my my face warm. How are you, Tarzan? I'm okay. 내가 한국어로 쓰면 Okay. Have I played Shadowlands? No, I haven't. I haven't played No, guys, it's a Korean word. It's a Korean word. It's not the N-word. It's not the N-word. Okay? It's not the N-word. It's a Korean word. It's all fine. Yeah. Chat, don't be... What? Double Lift's World Pro... I mean, 06, like... Yeah, I mean, you know. I mean, I don't know. How does people still not... Yeah, it's fine. You know, Double Lift, World Pro... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, there needs to be an evolution in players. There needs to be an evolution. We need to also, like, when LoL reaches a point where we stop referring to people as mid and top laners and just as solo laners, that's going to be really good. So that we can see more diversity. AD carries need to be able to play something that's not just, you know, a marksman. You know, supports need to actually be able to play champions that don't allow them to play with one hand. That would be cool. You know? So... can we expect some behind-the-scenes content with UNT1 players in the future? Probably. I mean, I can't speak on anything, right? I can't speak on anything. Why no better Twitch TV? It's not installed here, and I don't know if I'm allowed to install it, because it's not my PC. You know? It's not my PC. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is it possible to, is it possible for a situation like Moneyball? I don't know what that is. Efforts PC? I actually did use Efforts PC once, and it was entirely possible for people to leak it, but no one caught it, which was very strange because we had 6K viewers. So I was really worried about that. The way that people could have known is that there was a bookmark tab to effort stream link, and when I typed Twitch to go to my own Twitch, it said twitch.tv like T1 effort whatever, dashboard and all the other stuff. Like no one caught it, which is very surprising. Which makes me feel like the community here is not actually out to get me or something. But am I obliged to stream only on T1 Office? No. I'm just doing So currently I'm looking for a new apartment for everyone, and like my Intron apartment still exists, but I'm currently at T1 apartment and T1 HQ. Yeah, and on the weekend I start doing the unranked to challenger, or not unranked to challenger, sorry, unranked to X with the StarCraft 2 pro player that has never played League of Legends. So that'll be cool. Thank you, Maki Shako, for gifting a sub. XQC is a real one. Before I disabled my Twitter and went dark on everything, XQC was one of the very few people that reached out to me and had a lot of conversations with me in private. XQC he's a real one. Despite the fact that I'm like an insect compared to him, in terms of like brand and size and everything else, it's very nice. He's a very good one. He's a real one. Yeah. Yeah, I was in Hikaru's stream. I'm really sad. I asked any gifters in Hikaru's chat, and I got timed out. Apparently, you can't ask for gifting in his chat. Because his VODs are all, Hikaru plays DMCA music, and he just doesn't care, but all his VODs are private. So I couldn't... Because sometimes, you guys know, Hikaru ends up on live stream fails, and, like, he has, like, these really banger takes, and then it's like, I want to watch the rest of the video, and then I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. I can't connect anything to Twitch. It's actually been a problem for a while that I've even contacted Twitch about. It's why when I was going to gift subs to Sanchovi's, Nemesis, and Crowny, I had to send PayPal to Michaela, and then she would have to do it. But I think a perfect draft exists. No. In itself, that doesn't make sense. Oh, sorry. Did I just close my stream? What did I just do? Oh, no, okay. Armut is an insane top laner. I'm really glad that he got to show off at Worlds. Yeah, we're going to talk about the items soon. No, I'm still alive. I see that I'm still alive. Do you know what kind of job science university grads could get in esports? No idea. You don't need a degree to do anything in esports. I mean, take a look at me. I didn't even finish high school. You don't need a degree to do anything in esports. You just need to be good at esports, or you just need connections. Yeah. Also, there's two really weird things about experience. Experience doesn't tell you that someone's good. It just tells you that they have experience. Someone can have experience and be absolutely terrible. That is one of my biggest problems right now in esports, because it's how like analysts and coaches and like so many people just keep getting recycled. Or, like, even players. Like, it's such an alien concept. It doesn't make any sense to me. Experience doesn't matter, man. Hi, Arnold. Stop trying to get kids in to drop it. Oh, no! Arnold. Where's this Twitch Prime going? Arnold. What's going on? Oh, man. Okay. My donations are broken? No, they're not. They work. I just don't have... I'm listening to my phone. Because I'm listening to DMCA music. So, there's something wrong with your LCS spreadsheet. I think you forgot for mid-season where everything's going wrong and double if... Oh, true. That is the ace card. Hunter, GG. Glad to have you back. First question. What are we doing with Morelos now? So I think Morelos is really bad in general. When I see people buy it, I just feel bad. You can also tell that people who are back in the preseason don't know how builds work. So they actually still just build Morello randomly. It's like the hallmark. Another example is when you see like Ezreal's build Trinity Force and Miramana, and then like they build Death Dance or something, and like they're just following, like they just don't think, you know. Boris is back, man. It was his biggest con. I think Turbo Chem Tank is terrible. I think this item is a joke. It doesn't make any sense. Like, all the champions in the jungle that you would want it on, or even top lane, it just doesn't make any sense. It's just totally luxury. It's just totally luxury. Like, if a top laner is taking Turbo Chem Tank, very rarely do they actually care about this, because either they have ways to cancel tenacity and slow, but the amount that this is giving them is, like, so negligible. It's so irrelevant. It's such a terrible mythic passive. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I mean, yeah, Singed can get this. I guess Singed can get this. Singed is maybe, like, one of the few champions that can, like, actually get this. But, like, if we go back to having an item for one champion, I mean, what the hell did we just do? Okay? We literally just had... Do you remember Hextech Gunblade was only on, Akali and Katarina? Like, come on. No, I think Ramus doesn't want this. I think Ramus still just wants Sunfire. No, Udyr takes what does Udyr take? Udyr takes Prowler's Claw. I think if Udyr is human, he takes Prowler's Claw. This item's stupid. I think he takes Prowler's Claw, or he takes Stridebreaker. He takes Prowler's Claw, or he takes Stridebreaker. I'm not sure on which one yet. I'm not sure on which ones yet. But Prowler's Claw is really interesting. So when I do resume, like, actively playing the game all the time, I just started playing again, by the way, like last week or something. When I actively, like, resume playing again, I'll try to, like, figure out a lot of stuff. But, like, Prowler's Claw is interesting because I think a lot of people don't realize this. This is Deathfire Grasp. Okay? This is Deathfire Grasp. And Deathfire Grasp was so broken... it had to be removed from the game. So, this is Deathfire Grasp, which means that there should be some way to use it. So I imagine that it's good. Yeah, I know it's Deathfire Grasp, but it's AD, but still, I mean, that's fine. What's the best item for Graves right now? So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I saw Nemesis, like, scoff at the notion of the crit Graves with Navari blades and stuff, if you go Kraken Slayer. But he didn't know the animation cancels, and then, like, I mean, he's doing the thing where, like, you're playing in solo queue with, like, people that just don't care, and the games are, like, totally flippy, and then basing conclusions off that, which is obviously, like, ridiculous. It was like when I was asking him to play, like, Tank Echo or something, right, on stream. I was having him play Tank Echo, and like the enemy AD carry had 3 items when he had 1.5, and then he would base his conclusions on Tank Echo off of, like, dying to the AD carry or something. And it's like, well, actually, you know, you lived, like, 10 seconds longer than you ever should have been able to, despite your teammates being down 16 kills. I don't know. Like, it gets really awkward to test stuff when people just use very low sample sizes to make conclusions, you know? So, I don't know. Yeah. Jumal Ungurem. Huh? This guy keeps spamming this. Collector is so broken with Dark Harvest. I mean, Collector's really good, yeah. Collector's a really, really, really strong item. It just has too many stats. This is incorrect, right? It's 55 AD. It just has too many stats. It's just such a nice item, and it builds very well. It builds very, very well. And because generally you're always getting Collector with, like, one of the other items, right? Now, you'll either get it with, like, Eclipse, or you'll get it with like Kraken Slayer, depending on the champion, or something like that. So, like, if you're getting it with, like, Gale Force or Kraken Slayer, and then you get Collector, I mean, the critical strike chance is just so nice. It's just so good. So good. Huh. Collector getting nerfed next patch? Yeah, I mean, Riot doesn't let anyone have any fun. I took, like, a 5-day break. I was playing Amumu, and I came back, and I felt the Amumu nerfs before knowing that he had been nerfed. I'm just like, wow, I guess Riot just doesn't allow champions to be good. it's so annoying, man. It's just so annoying. I was having this conversation with Nemesis on his stream, right? That Riot intentionally nerfs champions to make it that much harder to, like, solo kill opponents. I don't know. I don't know. It's just really weird. He had 60%? Yeah, I mean, there's other ways to, like, go about nerfing him than what they did. Thoughts on Season 11 Rengar? No thoughts. You know what I do think? I think Ivern is absolutely terrible. I think Ivern needs, like, immediate buffs. Would I do the NA in-houses with Dom and stuff? No, I don't think I would do that. I think that stuff is good, but I don't think I would do that, no. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of upside to new items, and there's also, like, a lot of downside. Like, the jungle items are obviously really cool, but they obviously benefit some champions way more than others. For instance, one of the things that I'm really sad about is, prior to the preseason patch with all the new items, Brand was probably an S+ tier jungler. And a lot of people don't realize that, but now Brand can't do it. So historically, Brand at level 8, with jungle item and a little bit of AP, Brand used to be able to kite on the move. So he used to be able to go up to a camp. He used to be able to do EQW and then auto attack, or like EQ auto W auto, and then go on the move and then throw another spell and it would kill the camp. And he could do it to all the camps. So Brand would hit a point where he starts moving faster than Karthus and Syndra inside of the jungle. And that's really, really powerful. But the thing about Brand is that eventually, at like level 11, once he gets Liandry's, he doesn't have to stop to input other commands, so he just starts farming on the move permanently. And then Brand at 20 minutes with just Liandry's and jungle item, as long as he has a body, like a support, anyone, he'll do Baron in like 16 seconds. But then they nerfed him, and now Brand is shit. Now Brand needs to be level 11 with like 2 items to do what level 8 Brand with 1 item used to be able to do. It's just really sad. Thank you, Raul Gamer, for 35 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, man. You are at 176. Best item for Singe, don't know. So yeah, over the next couple of weeks and stuff, like on stream, I'll probably be going over like a full build list and stuff for like items and whatnot. I think Ludens is like, I really don't like Ludens. I think, like, Night Harvester is just, like, super insane. Night Harvester is so good. This item is so good. Everfrost, I saw that it's on the list to get buffed, and I think that's so insane, because, Everfrost is already really good. Liandry's makes me very upset now. You know, Liandry's does not make me very happy. The reason that Liandry's doesn't make me happy is that for junglers, both of these items completely suck. These are such joke items to get if you're in the jungle on Liandry's. And if you're in laning phase, like, sure, Lost Chapter is really cool, but, like, Lost Chapter can build into Everfrost or, like, Ludens, right? So, like, what champion are you wanting Liandry's rather than just having the utility of Everfrost on? I don't really know, especially because, like, the other problem with, like, Liandry's here is, like, you get ability power on other items, so you get, like, 2 items, you get, like, a blasting one for free. But if you end up going, like, Everfrost, right, you get Liandry's, you get ability haste for free. But if you go Everfrost and you get ability power into your items, then it lets you build into, like, pen and utility and all this other stuff, and it just gets pretty good. So, yeah, Mythic for Kosidon. I'm not totally sure. Maybe what the mythic for Kosidon is. Yeah, I'm not totally sure what the mythic for Kosidon is. I mean, it's probably just Riftmaker, right? Or maybe not, actually. Maybe it's not Riftmaker. I guess Kosidon has a very awkward, Kosidon probably has a very awkward mythic. It's probably a mythic that we don't even expect. Watch his mythic actually just be Sunfire. How hilarious would it be if his mythic ends up being Sunfire? It's Ludens right now. It's Liandry and Ludens. Okay. I mean, I would laugh if Kosidon ends up just being tank with Sunfire. I think that would be hilarious. Yeah, I think that would be really funny. That would definitely be funny. Best mythic for Atra. I mean, Draven's interesting because like I see people going different items on him. But I mean, Immortal Shield Bow is insane. Negan Graves is insane. This item is everything that Negan Graves wants. It gives him crit for his passive, attack speed 80, and lifesteal. And then it makes him tanky. So like Negan Graves is really good because old Negan Graves, he just had a lot of lifesteal, right? He had a lot of lifesteal and a lot of HP. But now because of the new items, Negan Graves gets damage, attack speed for his reload, which then converts to EHP, and then he also gets critical strike chance because of his passive, which is really, really, really gross. So like Negan Graves is really good. I played a game of Negan Graves and it was the funniest thing. I got dove by like 4 people and I survived like the initial burst. And then I had like Bloodline, Overheal, I had Immortal Shield Bow, Bloodthirster, and then I had Spirit Visage, and yeah, I mean I just was able to survive. Negan's full lifesteal tank, Graves. So yeah, Negan's really good. LCK is not dying, it just had its highest viewership splits ever. And it's franchising, so. Support items are all like a joke, except for Imperial Mandate. This item, I mean, probably should just be taken on mid laners and top laners, to be honest. Because 2,700 gold is so insane. And then, like, you know, you get, like, the other legendary item thing. And then, if you end up just going, like, cheaper legendary items and stuff, you can start doing things like Karma was able to do historically. If you guys remember, Karma's, her old build was what? It was 4,400 gold, right? Whereas, like, most mages, they would be on 1.5 core items, but Karma, because of the passive of Chalice of Harmony, or Athene's, and Ardent Censer and stuff, she would be very oppressive because she would have 2 items at 15-16 minutes, whereas most people only have 1 item. And Imperial Mandate sort of takes on the same exact role, where the item is too cheap for what it does, and then there's insane combos with other legendary items. So what I anticipate is that people obviously just start building Imperial Mandate over other mythics on like mid laners and top laners. I think it just makes sense. Yeah, Imperial Mandate is definitely really good. Locket sucks. I hate that there's a cap on the shield now. This actually, well, I mean, it opens up a lot of possibility for a lot of other champions, but for some champions that really had insane shields, this definitely feels a little bit bad. However, you do get to give them a little bit more EHP through Consecrate, which is really cool. I would like if this was called Consecration rather than just Consecrate, but whatever. Yeah, it's definitely really good. Grant nearby, yeah. They're buffing Mandate? Oh, I mean, of course they are. I mean, Riot Games. Okay. Of course they're buffing Mandate. They're also buffing Kraken Slayer. I mean, you know what? Screw it. Just throw Katarina on the buff list, too. Why don't you? You know? I mean, why not? Yeah, sure. Buff Everfrost, too, while you're at it. Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, nerf Voidstaff. Yeah, nerf it. Make it cost 100 more gold and take off 5 AP, too, while you're at it. And then while you're there, make sure Morello's Grievous Wounds go down a bit, you know? We gotta make mages suck even more than they do, yeah. Yeah, maybe increase the cost of Death Cap. I saw a couple of people pick that up. We want to make sure that doesn't happen. Jesus.
Hey, Nick just wanted to say welcome.
Oh, man.
We all love you, and I hope you're doing well.
Seraph's Embrace is broken? I mean, Seraph's has a lot of value, yeah. I mean, I think that they're going to add... They said initially, right, in their off-season thingy, that they're going to add more items, right, over time. 1 second. Okay. Sorry. Message from T1. Okay. Not fired. No, Trinity Force Graves isn't good. I'm curious, is Gangplank on the buff list? Gangplank actually needs buffs. There's a lot of champions that got really hurt by the items. You know what I mean? There's a lot of champs that got really, really hurt by the items. And then there's champions that got stronger because of the items. You know, so I mean, that obviously, right? But like what I'm referring to is like Akali is, you know, Akali's really cool with Riftmaker. Yeah, I don't know whose idea it was to do that. I also don't know whose idea it was to allow Katarina's ultimate to apply on hits so she can go Kraken Slayer. I think that's really cool. I think that was a brilliant idea by Riot. I think that honestly, it's a beautiful idea. It's a beautiful idea. Allow a champion to deal hybrid damage in laning phase so that you can't itemize against them, simultaneously giving them sustain as well inside of the laning phase, and then letting them delete you in half a second. I think that's brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, and Kale. Let's not even get started on Kale. Kale's an interesting one. Now, the thing is that I'm very sad because I know that Kale is slated to get nerfed, and that makes me very, very upset because Kale, I think, is beautiful. I think Kale, existing in her current state, level 16, win game, is really cool. I love champions that have a power level that resemble Thanos. I absolutely love it. Kale is so great. I saw they're buffing Yone too, which is interesting because I think Yone is multi-flex. I think you can go 80 mid, top, and jungle. Jungle Yone is actually pretty good. Jungle Yone is really, really good. He's extremely fast. He gets extremely fast, and his sustain is really good. Hi, Vedius. Any gifters for Vedius? Vedius hates being gifted. Oh, he's at 9 months. Ooh, I think it's time to... I think it's time. Oh, he would love it. Yeah, I think Kog'Maw is probably really good. I haven't seen anyone play him, but I can't imagine Kog being bad with Kraken Slayer. Kog seems really broken, and if you have like a dive comp to try to beat Kog, then he can just go Immortal Shield Bow. But AP Kog is definitely worse than it used to be before. I don't think AP Kog is viable anymore because Riot just made the items like a... They nerfed Demonic Embrace, right? They nerfed Demonic Embrace, I think, or they nerfed like Leon. I don't know. I mean, it's just such a joke. So yeah, AP Kog is a lot worse than it was before. He's not a... I mean, you can still go AP Kog, but he's not blindable like he was before. Oh, Vedius, welcome. Welcome to being subbed. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, Kog'Maw can probably go Guinsoo with Kraken Slayer. That way he still gets value out of his armor reduction and everything else, so that he's not losing value on his true damage when he gets to bring it down. So, Moonstone thoughts? I don't know. I mean, I feel like the support items are all really underwhelming except for Imperial Mandate. So I don't really know. Yone is really good. Lucian, I think, is very good. Thoughts on Varus? Ooh, that's a good question. I wonder where Varus even goes. He doesn't go Eclipse. What does he go? Oh, man. Does Varus just not have an item? Attacking an enemy champion? No. Doesn't... I mean, does he actually just go Eclipse? I mean, it's probably just Eclipse, right? Yeah, this sucks. Ooh, see, Varus is another one of those champions that just doesn't have a very good item. J4 is interesting. J4 is probably someone that can actually use Prowler's Claw. If you surprise someone and then you Prowler Claw into EQR and stuff like that, your damage is just insane if you go AD Jarvan. However, like, he does have options with, like, Tank Jarvan with Sunfire, Gore Drinker, exists, you know, Stride Breaker exists, you know, all of that stuff is definitely really good for Jarvan. $250 dono, what? What? We didn't get a $250 dono? What do you mean? What? What do you mean? Really? It's not here. Forgive me for I have sinned with my Twitch Prime. This should hold... Okay, Kato, thank you. I expect it, you know, I expect it to come back right away. Plunky, $4. What do you think about Victor itemization? I've been building Imperial Mandate because of a synergy with its passive. Seems broken. Only problem is nobody to proc it in lane. Do you think it would be... No, I think... Yeah, I think that you have the right idea. with Imperial Mandate. I think you definitely have the right idea. For sure. I think you have the right idea. Does it ever make sense to not go Mythic? I think that's going to be a very hard question to answer. What do you mean scroll down? Oh. Mikango, $5. What's your thoughts on Kaisa AD versus AP? I think that AD is just better now, right? Because she gets all of her upgrades, even with the AD items, like Kraken Slayer. 2 centuries of experience, $4. Drink warm water in the morning. It'll be a great start to the morning. Also, welcome back. Quick question: what item to build on Renekton? Don't. How about that? But it's probably Gore Drinker, right? I would imagine. I would imagine that it's Gore Drinker to make him passable. Maybe Renekton goes Prowler's Claw. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool, right? If Renekton goes Prowler's Claw, maybe that could be cool. I don't know. I think that Sunfire is actually just way too strong. Please, okay, well, look, we can't lose to level 2 twice in one stream. Okay? I'm not level 2 Andy, I swear. Okay? So, it's been like 2 months, but Prime Check is always on the look. Now, if you've sinned and given it over to Nemesis, I will not forgive you, but if you tier 1 for T1, I will totally understand. Okay? It's been a while since we've done a Prime Check. Thank you for 100 bits. How would you like Ivern to get buffed? Do I like his coming skin? I think Ivern, in order to be buffed, needs to be given back his old utility that he used to have when he was nerfed a couple of years ago. Because he just does not have the same level of synergy with these items. Orange skin is really pog? Yeah, I haven't seen it. I have not seen it yet. Orzeriz Dono? It's not here. It's really not here. Maybe he donated in a foreign currency and I have to manually accept it on PayPal first before it shows up here. That would definitely be sad. Does Talon goes Prowlers? Of course he does, I think. Of course he goes Prowlers, I think. I mean, I guess there's an argument for Dustblade of Drakthar because he goes invisible, but like, I think of course he goes Prowler Claw. The real interesting thing is figuring out how many champions can abuse Sunfire Cape or Sunfire Aegis. This is the real question, because this item is so stupid. It's a tank item that gives you CDR, which opens up so many avenues. So even though Nemesis is a results-based Ronald, I still think that like Tank Echo can actually be really interesting. And I think that when you play it in solo queue, and solo queue games have 30 kills at 15 minutes, and everyone has 2 items, then yeah, you're gonna get really bad vibes from it. The same way that you're gonna get any bad vibes if you play a tank champion and you run into the AD carry and they have 2.5 items. So. Like, I think that, like, it can definitely be, No, Sungju said the AP Gangplank is, really bad. Okay, we already beat level 2. This is absolutely fantastic, okay? We're doing a really good job here, okay? We're doing a really good job. Alright, we already beat level 2. Everything is gonna be totally fine. Everything's gonna be alright. T1 LOL's not even in the chat. Oh my lord. Well, at least we got Generation Gaming here. Alright. We got Gen G in the chat via Arnold.
Yes.
I feel betrayed. It's all over. It's fine. Sorry, Arnold, I won. T1 roster. How do I think T1's roster is really, really good. I think it'll be them versus Dom1 in spring finals. Thoughts on Anivia with new items? Anivia with new items, I don't know what to think. Hi, SKT Creator. Hi, thoughts on AP Twitch support? I don't know what that is. I can't tell if you're trolling. Thoughts on Silas's items? Don't know. That's another interesting one. I wonder if Silas can just go tank. Oh, no, they nerfed him, so he really needs his AP ratios, doesn't he? In order to get the massive heals. Maybe it's still a math equation, though. I'm not sure. Maybe it's still a math equation on, does the HP that he gains from Sunfire equate to, and the HP that he gains from, like, Ravenous Hunter and Extended, I don't know if it equates to Kingslayer or something like that. Not totally sure, but, like, these are the questions that need to be asked. Everyone needs to actually go and look at the champions that historically used to have tank build paths, and then see if they can actually utilize Sunfire Aegis, because I assume that the answer is actually just going to be yes, that there are going to be champions that can do that, and people aren't even looking for that yet. So I think that's going to be one of the first things to definitely try to break. Mishy, thank you for 100 bits. Sunfire Vlad is the only way. Oh, okay, that sounds really bad. 100 bits. Love to see you back and everything that's been going on for you and too. And thoughts on the one and almighty Annie. So I imagine that Annie doesn't really have an item either. I mean, she can go Everfrost and she can chain stun people, which is definitely really good. I think that that's definitely fine. Alternatively, she can go Imperial Mandate. Yeah. And then obviously the other option is still to just go Leandri's Anguish, because then she gets CR, which historically she used to not get access to. So, you know, I mean, there's that thing. But yeah. $250 donation. Yeah, I can't see the clip, and it's definitely not here. We definitely can't lose to level 3, though, so if there's any primers, okay? If there's any primers, you know? No? Alright, it's totally fine. It's... Alright, it's fine. You know what? Some things never change, you know? Some things never change. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Fear OP, 100 bits, best mythic for Kiana. I mean, it's... this is another thing. It's probably Prowler's Claw or it's Duskblade of Drakthar. I don't think there's any other option. It's definitely Prowler's Claw or Duskblade of Drakthar. I would advise checking out... Thank you, Nardius2K, for 5 gifted tier 1 subs. But yeah, 80 Katarina is definitely really good. 80 Katarina is insane. Gore Drinker. Active slashing, 15 seconds reduced by ability haste. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is a Lowy's item, Gore Drinker. I'm not totally sure. After using an ability, an extra attack is restore. I mean, maybe this is. I don't know. I haven't seen how Karen is with the new items, for sure. Versus most played role, Pepela, is it really? That's really weird. Divine Sunder or Cossidon? I don't think that can actually be it. There's no way. Oh, AD Fizz with Prowler's Claw? Yeah, I don't know if that's like a real thing. I have no idea if that's a real thing. Oh yeah, Fizz was a champion that historically used to be able to go tank too, so maybe tank Fizz with Sunfire of the Aegis is okay too. Have to look up Fizz's base stats and stuff, and check what's going on there for sure. LS, 한국어 test mon. Huh? Wait, is this really a Korean? No, it's not a Korean. What? This isn't a Korean. What? Sunfire Camille. Eclipse Kiana is most picked. Yeah, but I think no one is looking at Prowler's Claw. Dude, do you know that people thought I named Karibo, my dog, Karibo because of Karibo? Oh my god, dude. That's the worst. That's the worst. Oh, jeez. Definitely the worst. 나중에 한국어로도 방송해 주시나요? Yeah, with translator, yes. Yes. In the future. Evelyn, what? Evelyn? I just saw Evelyn. Evelyn, I think is good, yeah. $250 donut. Okay, I cannot see it. Can a mod link me the clip? That's the only way that I'm going to be able to see it, is if a mod links me the clip of it. Yeah. You'll translate for me? Okay, Arnold. Perfect. Perfect. Look at this. Look at how far we've come, Joe. We're getting Gen G to do our work for us. 외국인도 한국어 채팅 썼어? 자기 질문 이렇게 하는 거 존나 웃기네. Yeah, this guy's saying that like the foreigners who are using Korean to chat to ask me questions is really funny. Or like the exact translation would be fucking funny, because he uses Jonah, which is fucking. So I mean, it's, you know, it's whatever. Gay can also mean fucking. It mostly means emphasis. It's like bloody, like when Europeans or someone, you know, when you say like bloody hell or something, this word translates to that. So sort of like in English when you use fucking to emphasize something, but you're not actually using it as a curse word with any derogatory meaning. So, Twitch staff are here? Is it Igor? Twitch chat are not here, I've been lied to. It's all over. Hi Jack Spectra, how are you? Yeah, but we're going to be going over items quite a lot in like future streams and other stuff. I definitely just have to play the game again though, because I've been away from it for... So, like I said, I played it for a few days when the items first dropped, because I was trying to figure out all the items. I spent a lot of hours as well in Discord with some pro players going over items and stuff, and then I started playing again about a week ago. So it'll take you know, it'll take me a little bit. All right, we're dying to level 4 though. We need a little bit of a boost here. We need a little bit of a power boost. Okay, so you need to tier 1 for T1. You know. I don't have any better Twitch TV because I'm not sure if I can install it on this computer because it's not my PC. I'm at the T1 HQ. So, you know. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Struggler. React to Rel? Oh, yeah, I guess I haven't reacted to her. I could watch Rel on stream. I could definitely watch Rel on stream. Not gonna make a reaction video on her though, because it's way too late, so there's that. But yeah. Do I know her abilities? No, I don't know her abilities. iDraven's 19, thank you for subbing as well. Icy Penguin, $4. Thoughts on Everfrost on solo lane Soraka? Gives tons of AP plus wave clear and it generates no, I don't think that's good. Suicune Pie, thank you for 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Did you manage? You did not manage to save it, Suicune Pie, but thank you for trying. Thank you for trying. Was a little bit too late, just like that song, you know what I mean? Just like that song. iDraven's 19, Skinny, Conky, and Anonymous Cheer, thank you for 100 bits. Polito GX, $4. Is off-season done for T1? I'm not the person to ask on that, so I don't know the answer. Who do you think got the best items with this season so far? Still way too early to tell, especially because items and patches aren't changed yet. So we'll definitely know by the end of, like, December or something. Jackcourt 95, 100 bits. Who do you think is the best mid laner in the world? Probably Chovy or Showmaker, I think. Probably. Yeah. Chovy or Showmaker. Alex Kosh, thank you for 200 bits. Have you learned new ornaments? No, I don't even actually know what they are. Deep Plug, thank you for 100 bits. Glad to see you back. Can't stay for long. Thank you. Casper, I'm $6. What do you think of Scion Jungle? It's insane with new Titanic Hydra, Surricades. Yeah, I mean, it sounds really good. I think Scion Jungle was viable even before the current patch, so I think that's really good. Personal thoughts on Akali, though. Op are actually balanced in comparison. I definitely think that Akali is really, really, really good. Viper C3, 200 bits. What do you think about the changes to warding and how it will affect poor games? What are the changes to warding? I don't understand. You mean the ward item thingy? I feel like that's totally luxury. I think that it's priced too high, and, well, maybe it's not luxury. Like, I guess only supports are going to get it, but I thought that other champions would get it. I thought junglers would probably get it. I mean, Ivern can probably still get it. I mean, it is a lot of ability haste. So, like, mostly what you're looking for is you're looking for, like, mythics that don't give any ability haste, and they give you other stats. That's what you're looking for. So, like, yeah, there's definitely going to be some supportive champions that can definitely build this. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, one of the really sad things is, like, tank support Lee Sin doesn't... I mean, I guess you can go lock it to the Iron Solari, right? Yeah, I guess you could go lock it on Lee Sin, but, like, then you can't jungle if you go lock it, so it's, like, kind of weird because it's a mythic, right? So I don't know. But I mean, I imagine that, like, Lee Sin is, like, one of those champions that either builds Aegis or Lee Sin builds Locket. Maybe he has some cute things, though, where he just goes Prowler's Claw to do insects. I mean, Lethality Lee Sin with Prowler's Claw probably can just do insects, right, with Prowler's Claw. So I guess there's some viability there, right? Tank set. Yeah, I don't know about tank set. I guess maybe in the support role, but I think 80 set is definitely really bad. Too slow? Oh, is it really too slow? Haha. Kaedon? What is that? Oh, okay. Dono? Okay, let me see what this is. Where's this? Holy shit! Oh god, you shouldn't have put your Discord on stream. I'm not... I don't want to use Discord right now, because I'm not sure how the setup is, and I'm not trying to leak anything. I know that it's there at the bottom, but that was just to get overlays. I don't even... Yeah, this isn't my PC setup. I will message you after the stream. I'll add you right now from my phone. But yeah, you definitely... Oh god, you're not even gonna know that it's me. I mean, he leaked it himself. I don't know what I can even do. I don't know how he's gonna know that it's me. I mean, I'll add him. I mean, he's able to, I mean, he should be able to tell that it's me. When, oh my god, my music just stopped. Hold on one second. Let me figure out how to do that. I have no idea how to do this. How do I add friends on mobile? Oh my god, I feel like I'm Joe. Oh, man. Oh, alright, you guys weren't here for the story earlier about Joe. So, we were telling... we were in a T1 meeting, and Joe, the CEO, we were telling him about Streamlabs or open broadcast software, and he told us that he didn't have either, and he only had OBS. OBS. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I mean, I sent a request, so I'll try to talk to him after stream. Oh, so what do I think is the T1 players as people? I mean, they're all really, really, really nice. They were all really, really, really nice to me. I talked about this earlier. I had a couple of stories I went over earlier, so all really, really nice. What do I think of Zillion? I don't have any thoughts on Zillion. Zillion, thank you. It's Aiken, thank you. Thoughts on AP Tank Echo? Yeah, I think Tank Echo might be his future, but I'm not totally sure yet. I definitely have to figure it out. If that's going to be his future. How's food in T1? Food in T1 is insane. The cafeteria chefs are gods. Okay. Oh yeah, so where can I see Rel? Where can I see Rel? Where is she? Rel reveal? Okay. Can you guys see? How do I make my... Okay. Alright, so I know that she came out, but I have not seen her abilities. So let me take a look. This is my first impressions on the champion. Rel attacks very slowly, but temporarily steals a portion of her target's armor and magic resist to deal bonus damage based on the amount stolen. Okay. Additionally, Rel can siphon resistances from multiple different foes to grow extremely tanky. Okay. Okay. So attacks very slow, but temporarily. I wonder if she has like one of the lowest attack speeds in the game, and that's like one of the ways to balance her. Okay, so she's a hyper tank. Okay, she's on a horse. I mean, that's really cool. Okay, she can siphon resistances. So obviously she has a lot of synergy with flat pen champions and lethality champions are gonna be her friend. Okay, and then I like the indicator. I think the indicator looks really good for sure. Q Shattering Strike. Rel stabs forward with her lance, breaking any shields and damaging all enemies hit. Damage decreases after the first target. That's fine. Breaking any shield. Oh, all enemies hit. So okay. So jungle and minions are fine. If Rel has an ally bound with E, Attract, and Repel, she and that ally can recover health for each champion hit by this ability. Okay. Oh, well, that's very long range. I mean, it's okay. So it's Jarvan. It's Jarvan's Q, but better. Wait, it's actually Jarvan's Q, but better. But I guess Jarvan has a thing with his E that he can do. Cast only while mounted. Okay. Rel leaps into the sky and transforms her mount into a heavy armor, gaining a huge shield that lasts until destroyed. Okay, she's a Pokemon now. Upon landing, she knocks up all enemies around her. Okay, this is on a basic ability. She has okay. Rel can cast E, Attract, and Repel, and R, Magnet Storm during the transformation. Okay. Wow, she's slow. Holy shit. Rel has increased durability, low movement speed, and a movement speed cap, okay, while in armored form. After the transformation, the ability changes to Ferromancy mount up, okay. Alright, mount up. Can only cast while in armored form. Rushes forward and transforms her armor into a mount, getting a burst of movement speed, okay. During her next attack, she charges her target, to flip them over her shoulder. Ooh. What champion did that? Oh, Volibear. Oh, okay, they moved Volibear's, oh, okay, cool. Rel's increased movement speed while mounted after the transformation of the ability. Okay, crash down. Alright, cool. Attract and Repel. Magnetically binds a piece of her armor to a target allied champion, granting them bonus armor and magic resist while nearby. Okay. Rel can recast the spell to break the bind and stun all enemies around, around and between. What? Just a better Tark? What? Rel erupts into a magnetic fury, yanking nearby enemies towards her. She then creates a gravitational field around her, Ooh! Do you guys remember I talked about this? Like a black hole ability. It pulls things in. Oh, that's really cool. And then you can cast Magnetic Storm during... Ooh, that's really good. Ooh, that's really good. So I wonder... Okay, so if she has increased MS and stuff while mounted, I wonder if she can jungle. And then she can do some really... Well, it depends on what the range with Attract and Repel is. I wonder what the range is on it to... like, can you like, gank mid lane and throw it to your mid laner and then just stun the person? Do you know what I mean? Because there's obviously going to be a lot of combos there. Obviously, like, lethality champions generally tend to be melee in a lot of cases. I mean, there's some ranged ones that are famous, like Jhin and Lee Sin, and I guess even MF in some cases. But, like, champions that are going to build lethality, like Talon, Zed, things like that, Kiana, etc. They like that she reduces the armor by a flat amount because it makes them better. So definitely there's some creativity there. That obviously requires like AP tops or, you know, AP carry down in bot lane and stuff, but I mean, we'll see. She definitely looks really strong. The problem is that like if her E doesn't have a lot of range and her like clear is really slow and her damage and stuff sucks, she ends up just being a support or an AD carry. Her numbers have to probably be well, here's the thing. Her kit is so strong that if her numbers are too bad, she probably ends up as just a support, and that's fine. If her numbers are too good, she probably ends up as jungle or AD carry. Because then you want to allocate gold into her, but then you have to think about, like, what does she do with the new items and what type of damage? Because it doesn't tell me what damage she does, but I assume that she's on PvE. It doesn't tell me what damage she does. But yeah. I mean, what item is she going to end up building? Ferromancy, I mean... It's a good question. Maybe it's just gonna be Stridebreaker, or I don't know. Maybe it'll just be a tank item. Maybe Rel will be the first champion to use Chemtra. I have no idea. You know, she does magic damage. She does no damage. She's all AP scaling. Oh jeez. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Thank you. Taxes hurt my heart. Me too. Taxes hurt my heart too. Omnivamp is broken? True. She's a Braum? Okay. Thoughts on GP? I think GP is not good. Okay. 200 bits. Jojo, thoughts on Seraphine with regards to being mid? Yeah, I mean, Riot obviously really dropped the ball. She's way better as a support. The problem is that her kit is too good. Like, that's just the issue. Like, why would you ever take her mid lane? She doesn't need to... So she doesn't deal enough damage to justify... So she's a problem. She's a problem champion now. She's ironic because Riot made a stance where they refused to allow Karma and Lulu to be mid lane and top laners. They basically refused, right? Because their kits were so good that they could just go mid lane. Like, that was the whole point, right? Their kits are just so good, they could just go mid lane. So they tried and they tried and they tried to make their damage and their numbers so bad to just force them to be support, right? And now they're coming out with a champion whose kit is, like, so broken. And they're like, yeah, we want her to be mid. What? But, you know, you can understand it, right? I guess. So what they're really saying here is that Karma and Lulu are not their cup of tea. That's all. So... they're just not into Karma and Lulu. So, honestly, I sense some really ridiculous shit here, okay? Nepotism at its finest, okay? Thank you, JKQ Andre. $4. Twitch got a bunch of AP ratios added. Y'all see it in the patch notes. Why people are playing him AP mid and support. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't seen the patch notes, the last two patches. Will I ever release a closed volume of Theory on YouTube? No, probably not. I'll probably just end up making videos on Theory that are publicly available. Thoughts on Season 11 Canon, Riot nerfing him next patch? I don't think he's as broken as people think. Whenever I play against him, I think he's, like, there's obviously lots of champions that beat him. He's very weak to certain things. So like again, this is like one of those the stances where like I go against the norm where I would rather other things be buffed rather than just nerfed. But yeah. Cabs has been playing Mandate and Rylai's on Aurelion Soul. Do I think it's a worthy synergy? Yeah, I mean, it sounds, definitely sounds really good. I mean, I think Mandate is just really good in general. I'm looking forward to eventually getting into the items and then really trying to figure out and break them. Thanks everyone, by the way, that is subbing. I know that I'm not getting to them. I'm trying to be very active and talk about everything else going on right now, but I am very grateful for all of the subs. So... Mandate on Swain. Oh, Swain's interesting. I don't know how Swain. I mean, I think support Swain is obviously still really broken. So that's interesting for sure. Curious what new items are going to be brought out. Lingering Remnant. Thank you for subbing as well. Jarls1, Tofu Diablo, Karshian, Scarled Man Bob, Barbly _G, Tarnari, Groby66, Vexiliant, Namjus, Berzoom, Source for the Win. Thank you guys all for subbing. Demarcus OG, thank you for gifting subs. Andy Dane _77. Blaziken 20, thank you for subbing as well. Zygo Muncher, thank you for subbing. Bobar 69, thank you for subbing. Awesome Gamer 9999 1999, thank you for 100 bits. That's a Night Harvester on Karthus. Yeah, I mean that's his item. There's a spreadsheet for ornaments. One sec. It's not loading. Oh. Oh. The hell is this? Oh, wait, can every mythic be upgraded? Oh, every mythic can just be upgraded. Oh, that probably means that they're all balanced, right? Oh, that probably just means they're all balanced. That's sad. This probably means that his tank items are the best. Yeah, this probably means his tank items are the best. I would assume. Infinity Force. Yeah. Okay. I mean that may. Okay. Thank you. I've really been enjoying Urgot Jungle with Tiamat Rush into Stridebreaker. Yeah, I think Urgot can actually be pretty good. They all have 1k. Yeah, that's what I thought. But it probably just means it probably just, thoughts on Malphite? Cap said it could be brought back because of Abyssal Mask increasing Wombo. Yeah, Malphite's broken. Malphite is, mid-top in support and jungle champion right now. Malphite is very, very, very good. Malphite is super good right now. Super, super, super good. Locket or, Sunfire? On Sup Nautilus? Don't play Sup Nautilus. Don't play Nautilus, please. Jesus. Jesus. No! Don't play champs like this! Just... play champs with hands, man. Thoughts on Hanwha Chovy? Yeah, Hanwha Life is a very interesting team. My first mold. That was definitely my first mold. Welcome back. T1 doesn't have a gaming house. They have a headquarters with lots of different stuff. Crown retired. I mean that's fine. It's you know it's been a while coming. Mythic on Vladimir. Don't know. Nautilus is an abomination. Nautilus is not hard. Guy in chat. Play a mage and support. T1 Scrim. No, I haven't watched. Why do players migrate to teams? I don't know what that means. What's an optimal Zoe build? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know how Zoe is. I actually have not seen one Zoe. Wonder if that means that she's not good. Ooh, I wonder if that means that Zoe's just not good. Ooh, I wonder what Zoe built. She probably just builds Mandate. I don't know. Is she bad now? I don't know. Yeah, T1 hasn't done the announcement signing stuff. I mean, I did my video and stuff, but that hasn't come out yet. I don't know when that comes out, if it even comes out. I don't know. It kind of feels like CLG, where like I joined CLG, but there was no announcement or anything. Do you know what I mean? Like I announced it. So, Ludens gives 10 Magic Pen and more pen on Mythic. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Shardbreaker on Rek'Sai. Stridebreaker on Rek'Sai. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Stridebreaker is the answer or if Rek'Sai just goes tank with Aegis. The problem is it's so hard to compete with Aegis. Like, it's really so hard. It's so good, the item. But, but they are, Aegis is getting nerfed, right? Yeah, GP is bad right now. What? Is Tyler here? Is Tyler in chat? No, he's not. God damn it, Tyler. Thoughts on Cho? Cho's good. Cho's very, very good right now. He can both jungle and he can play lane. He can definitely do both. AP junglers, they're worse than before, but yeah, I mean they're okay. I mean just play a Mumu. Nashor or Lichbane on Echo? That's a really good question. I don't know the answer to currently. I'm also wondering if Tank Echo is the best Echo. Thoughts on Lys, Imperial Mandate, or anything else? I think it's just Everfrost. I don't think it's Imperial Mandate. It could be Imperial Mandate. It's either Imperial Mandate or it is Everfrost. I think Everfrost is the sleeper AP mythic out of the Luden, Leandri, etc. Trinity. Thoughts on Horizon Focus? I don't know. I had a conversation with Nemesis about Horizon Focus. I don't like Horizon Focus. There's just something about it that just doesn't sit well with. It's like, okay, yeah, you get 100 ability power, cool. Damaging a champion with a non-target ability to over 750 range or immobile. So like, if they're close quarter combat, you don't get benefit from Hypershot. So if they're close quarter, you just don't get, like, you actually just lose your passive. So it's only good for a short amount of time, or immobilizing. Oh, well, I guess if you immobilize them. Okay, so you have to damage them with 750 or you have to immobilize them. And then it reveals and increases damage taken from you by 10% for 6 seconds. Okay, so here's the thing. If you have a mythic item and then you go Horizon Focus, all right, let's say that let's say that you go like Everfrost, or like let's say that you go Ludens. Okay, so you're investing 6,400 gold, and then you get 5 M-Pen. You get 5 M-Pen, 180 ability power, right? And you potentially deal increased damage to them by 10%. Okay, the damage that you're dealing at 2 items, the 10% increase is probably like 100 damage or 150 damage. So then the question becomes, do you get more value just by going Void Staff, having less ability power, but then getting 40% M-Pen plus the regular pen, but it's cheaper, so you get another item, like, and then this is more reliable. So I don't know. Horizon Focus is kind of weird because like Hypershot is just kind of, Hypershot passive is kind of strange. I don't like just blanket ability power items, unless it was like Mage Eyes, but Mage Eyes is kind of weird now. So I don't know, like, you get 90 ability power and 350 health here, right? Yes, you don't get the 10% increased damage, but if you're slowing them by 30%, then you're probably getting another rotation. Or you're getting potentially more value than 10% increased damage actually gives you, right? If you're Xerath, what would you rather do? Hit them from 750 range and have your Q deal a little bit more damage and then have your Comet deal a little bit more damage? Or would you rather hit them from 750 range, slow them, and then follow up with something? Or, and inside of a team fight, would you rather hit them with the stun on Xerath and then do a little bit more damage with your combo to them, which you're not going to include with your R? Your auto attack is negligible. Your auto attack is going to do like 20 damage, so you're going to do 2 damage on it, whatever, right? Or would you rather hit them with the slow in the team fight and then kite, and even if they do get onto you, have the extra HP? Like, Horizon Focus just seems like it seems like it's hyper situational for very, very, very specific champions, and because it's only from you, it loses out to Abyssal Mask, which is 10% increased by all champions. So even like somewhat tanky champions or something, like, you just go Abyssal Mask. It just doesn't make any sense, right? So like, I just feel like Rylai's beats it almost every single time, right? I think like even if you go like Lichbane or something, like 80 ability power, plus if you get one Spellblade active, you probably beat Horizon Focus, right? 150% base attack damage. Okay, so what is Xerath gonna have? Xerath's gonna have like, so this is gonna do like 120 damage, right? This is gonna do 120 damage, and then let's say that you have 60% of your ability power. So let's say this is 122. Okay, well there you go. Like, you just did 240 damage. You just did 240 damage with Lich Bane, and you have 10% movement speed, and you're probably going to proc it one more time. So, like, if you could just get 2 Spellblade procs on Xerath, you're probably doing more than you could ever possibly do with a close quarter combat Horizon focus. Especially because you have to be the one to immobilize them. Which means that you have to open with your stun on Xerath or something. Or, like, if you're on Vel'Koz, you have to open with your knock-up thingy. And, like, if you're hitting them from range, again, okay, like, what is more valuable to you? Doing that small amount of that little bit of extra damage. Like, yeah, sure, you're getting madness. You're getting madness if you hit them. But realize, like, you're slowing them, which provides so much more value to teammates and stuff. And then if you look at the build paths here, if you look at the build paths, like, this is way uglier than this. This is way cleaner to build because you have Ruby Crystal here at 400 and you have this at 435, and then you have 2 different recalls. You have 500 on Giant Spell and you have 850 on Blasting. Whereas, like, obviously, going into like Nizzly Large, I mean, that's a very ugly item at 1250. It eats up a slot in your inventory. You have 1050 here, revealing damaging Hammer deals an additional 50 to 125 magic damage 40 seconds. And this doesn't have, I mean, this doesn't have any extra thing here, but, like, yeah, I just think Rylai's beats it. Okay, so there's the answer there. I'm back. I think Fudge is really, really, really good. Gnar good? Yeah, maybe Gnar can actually be better now. I don't know. Yone either goes Kraken or he goes Immortal Shield Bow inside of the jungle. Depends on the enemy team. I think you go Fleet Footwork inside of the jungle, just for the sustain. Although his sustain's insane anyway once he gets his first item, or, like, he gets components to his first item and he stops taking damage, because his W shield is enough to kite and then sustain. But I don't know. Every time I took Conqueror, it felt like it never mattered. So you either go Kraken Slayer or Imperial Shield Bow. AD Twisted Fate is maybe the way to go with Navari Blades, but I'm not totally sure. Definitely more testing would be required on that. So I'm not, yeah, definitely not sure there. Maybe there's, like, really interesting stuff that you know, can happen. With like champions that we just don't even suspect. Maybe there's, like, AP champions that go tank and AD or something. Thoughts on Aurelia? I mean, Aurelia's insane. Aurelia's definitely insane. Yeah, but Katarina's insane. Katarina's really, really, really good right now with Kraken Slayer. Definitely very broken. Thank you, C Smiths. Let me thank some subs. Thank you, CPG Hyperion for €4. Super happy to see you stream again. I missed the loser. Okay. Alright, well. This is definitely like the passive hyper focus. Cruel Paul, $10. Malzahar spikes an item earlier and can decide between demonic Rylai's. Yeah, Malzahar is good. Malzahar, well, actually, wait, no, he doesn't spike an item earlier. That's not true. He needs Leandra's Anguish, and then he needs Demonic Embrace. He has to get both. Because if he doesn't get both, the problem is that he's missing the Madness passive. Okay? He's missing Madness. So his damage is not actually as high as it used to be. So he needs both of these items. Now, he's tankier than he used to be, I think, right? Because the increased magic resist and the way that he gets to itemize. I think he's a little bit tankier, but he still builds these 3 items. I mean, this is still Malzahar's core. He goes Leandra's Anguish, and then he goes Demonic Embrace, and then he goes Rylai's. And then from there, you know, you get Void Staff because you have no pen, and then you go Sork Pen Boots because you don't have an option. So then you have two options available. Now, if you want to talk about a champion that immobilizes someone and takes a little bit more damage, well, okay, maybe Horizon Focus comes into play there, but even then, I just can't imagine Horizon Focus being good there in that spot on Malzahar. So, like, I saw Cosmic Drive as maybe getting buffed. Malzahar with Malefic Visions can permanently maintain it, so he probably gets this. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if he's going to be supportive and the enemy team has a lot of AP, he can probably pick up Abyssal Mask and R them, and then increase all the damage by his teammates, including himself. So I think that's probably way better than Horizon Focus. Yeah, stuff like this I think needs to be the thought processes on Malzahar. So, yeah. Mythic for Syndra? Don't know. Don't know Zaya build. Don't know. Yeah, guys, I have not gotten into this stuff yet. I'm at the tip of the iceberg on it. I'm gonna start going down this path later on this week when I start streaming regularly and just doing random streams from my apartment, and then talking freely with everyone, and you know, all that good stuff. Hold on one second. Just got a message. Okay. Welcome back, Nick. Wide Poop. Thank you. Oriana, Mythic, Leandri, and Oriana's Mythic is probably just Imperial Mandate. I don't think she wants any of these, to be honest. I'm not. I mean, if she's gonna go any of them, then it's probably just Ludens. But yeah, Master Yi, he's probably good. I imagine Master Yi is really good with Kraken Slayer. Items too good, Kraken Slayer. Maybe Yi gets to just go Kraken Slayer and then tank. Like, cause Yi can get items that really that he really likes. Yeah, maybe Yi goes like Kraken Slayer tank or something. I don't know. He is interesting. Is Garen still viable for top? It's all you have, Joe. You got Malphite, Joe. Garen, you know, he's got animation cancels, and that's. I mean, Malphite does too, but Joe, you're a rock. Okay, you're my rock. All right. So when you get back to Korea, we can do a Malphite coaching session. Rock solid. Rock solid. Rock solid. Oh man. We have poggers. You guys like the new T1 emote? Oh man. Oh yeah, by the way, so LCK starts way earlier than LEC and LCS, I think. So the co-streams are actually not that far away, guys. The co-streams are resuming pretty soon. So that'll be cool. Obviously, like, there's All-Stars this month, and then there's other stuff. But yeah, Patreon, everything's going to get updated. You know, it's good. Night Harvester's really good. Yeah, I don't know if Tyler's doing TCS this year. If he does, I definitely want to cast it, for sure. Thanks, everyone that has subbed. Hades, Taiwanese, American Boy, Jesudaz, Effin Leashed, Ace _ Spades 315, I Push Cars, Low-Key Lokery, Solid Yikes, Sea Smiths, Filthy Casual, Paddle Leortix, Space Turtles, Deco Mori, Nally1, Mr. _ Koopa, that's a cool name, thank you for subbing, Zenu, Oxy _1, Finks _ Matty John 11, Ian 3, Fumiosio Juro 01717, D Steel 04, 5D Man, No Toneless, Kopi _ Wheelchair, Sneaky Beaky Snack, thank you guys for subbing. O-Rides, thank you for subbing Twitch Prime as well. Rectangular Momentum, Basic Labs, thank you for subbing. Doctor _ Vanilla, thank you for subbing. I answered this one. I mean closed volume and a set number of videos that holistically explain. No, because game theory, the game is ever changing, so it's like, I mean, yes and no, but yeah, no, it's too hard. I think what you're asking, it's way too hard. And it's not worth, I don't think, to make stuff like that unless it's going to be in the way that I mentioned I was going to make it. Itemization on Zyra, I think it's just Imperial Mandate. Can I check the interaction with Gale Force? I wonder if there's better champions that can abuse it. I can't click this link because I don't know how old this thread is. Oh, jeez, I just clicked it. Can't click this link because I don't know how old the... Wait. Hold on, let me check. I don't. If it's less than a day old, I can't comment. Oh, it's 13 days. Okay, because Reddit TOS. What is this? Oh, testing some dash. I mean, never go Gale Force on Poppy. What? Oh my god, it feels like Mario or Super Smash Brothers. It just seems luxury. It just seems really luxury. Yeah, it seems really luxury. I don't like it. Reddit TOS is, if you look at a thread live on stream, and it's less than 24 hours old, they can actually, they can ban your Reddit account. Yeah. Yeah, tier list will be on Patreon probably by next patch. It'll be on by next patch. Currently, we're gonna do the November patron Q&A soon. So if you still supported me on Patreon in November, despite me making no content and being unable to post anywhere, I love you. But it was a dark month for all my my analytics everywhere, you know, YouTube, and it was my worst month in the last like 4 or 5 years. Jeez. Thoughts on Karen? I don't think that she's very good. Yeah, T1 Zeus is good. Hi, Tobias Sec. Will Kespa Cup be held this time around? Not sure what Riot's thoughts are. What? Alright, Saranghae. I love you, Eugene6. Thank you. And I think that you're using a translator. Can I explain to you what is going on with Monomune mages? So they made Monomune able to proc off ability casts, which just makes it better. But I guess it's up to be nerfed in a week, so we'll see. How do I buy the hoodie that you're wearing? Joe, is this available for purchase? We don't have a store. We don't have a store. Oh my god, wait. Isn't it like T1GG? Hold on. Oh, we do have a store. Oh, okay, great. Oh, okay. I have this shirt. I'll probably wear it on my next stream. I do have this shirt. This is at my house. I have the tote bag. I have the pop socket. It's actually right here. I mean, I have all of this stuff, but there's only some that I use. Okay, so this isn't on the site. This isn't on the site. But, I don't know. Did Joe reply? I'm wearing private stock? Perfect. I guess it's not on the site. Oh, actually, random thing. So, I'm supposed to, at some point next year, actually start an official clothing line. And some... Yeah. I'm supposed to start an actual clothing line. Because I've always wanted to do, like, fashion and brand stuff, so... We're supposed to be able to do that. I was talking with one of the higher-ups about at T1 about it. Just a giant picture of Boris on a T. Yeah, that's the best seller, actually. That is indeed the best seller. But yeah, when I do make the clothes and stuff, I'm gonna make it socially, like, not socially, globally wearable. Do you know what I mean? Like, people don't have to play esports or understand esports to wear it. I think that would be best. So yeah. Don't know how Rengar top is, but yeah, I'm really excited for the clothing line. I'm gonna work on that really hard and get into that. So I'm excited to do merch. There's a few like big people that want to join in on it together, so I think that's really cool too. Yeah. Thoughts on Akali? I think she's really good. Yeah, I think Sungju was saying that Drew Toot's Camille build is bad. I think Sungju was saying that it's bad. Should I still play Annie? Should you still play? Yeah, you should still play Annie. She's the queen. You know, that doesn't change. She's not going anywhere. Although some of the lower MMR champions on the tier list will be getting changed. I mean, the whole tier list is just going to get changed. Ability haste is fine. Most champions, like, ability haste as a concept is just needlessly complex. I don't see any champions that exceed 50%. There's no builds that I think I've seen be found or anything where you go, like, over 50, right? So, like, it's High 502 North Pole. I haven't seen it. I really haven't seen it. So maybe it exists and no one's done it yet, but I don't know. Like, the thing is that you can exceed 60%, or you can exceed 60 ability health. Like, I've never seen someone get to 50 or 60% CDR without completely destroy. How do you even do it? Wait, hold on. What is the... Okay. Wait. What items give the most ability haste? Okay, hold on. We need an item that gives ability haste. Okay. So you would go Leandri's. Okay, so you get 20 ability haste. And then you would go Cosmic Drive. Okay, so you get 55 ability haste. And then you need another thing. You need something else. We need something else that gives us ability haste. If you're a mage. If you're a mage. How? How do we go over it? You have to do some stupid build that makes no sense. It's like literally not possible. You're gonna go like Vigilant Wardstone. You're gonna get 45 ability haste from this by having Leandri's as your mythic. So then what? Then you're at 90. You're at 90 ability haste. So you're still not even at 50% CDR. What do you even do? Oh yeah, you go Transcendence. That's right. You go Transcendence, yeah. I mean, 이봐, 넌 최고 streamer. Thank you. 좋냐? Oh, Zanya's Hourglass has... Wait, where is Zanya's? What? Oh. Oh, wow, 10. Wow, coming out with the big guns, the 10. Alright, but, like, the point is that, like, okay, you can get to, like, 60%. But, like, you're crippling your build, man, to do it. You're really crippling your build. You're really crippling. Like, what champion is going Leandri's Cosmic Drive? Leandri's Cosmic Drive... Okay, so Leandri's Cosmic Drive gives you 55 ability haste. Okay. And then you get 20 from runes, so you're at 75 ability haste. You're still not at 50% CDR. Okay. Then you get 15 ability haste here. So now you're at 90 ability haste, and your build is Zanya's Hourglass, Cosmic Drive, Leandri's. Oh, jeez. And then you get Zanya, like, oh man, like, what champion builds like that? I guess the closest champion that would ever build like this would be Malzahar, but like, he doesn't build like that. So like, who does this? Not even Fizz. Fizz doesn't do this. Like, who builds like this? Swain? Oh, I got maybe Swain. Maybe Swain builds like that. Maybe Swain can build like this, but it just seems like... Oh, Cassio and Rise? I think Cassio just wants Everfrost. I'm not... Cassio... Wait, okay, so... Ludin... Alright, so hold on. Leandri, Zanya, Cosmic Drive... with runes. Okay, I guess I could see it on Cassio. I guess I could see it on Cassio. I could maybe see it on... Okay, I guess... Yeah, they get a lot of... Okay, they get... Okay, those are two. Those are definitely two. Now, Lilia wants Demonic Embrace, too. Well, I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping her from picking... Okay, I guess there's a few champions. There's a few champions that can do this. Okay, there is a few. Okay. Alright, I actually... I thought this would sound way worse than it actually does. There's definitely a few. Okay, there's definitely a few. And then if you're a jungler and you're Lilia, you could actually probably pick up Vigilant Wordstone. And then you get... Oh, yeah, you can probably get really insane CDR. Yeah, I guess that could be good. Yeah, Silas maybe too. Silas maybe as well. You take one Shimu... Okay, thank you. Villaconga. Yeah, 40 ability house is... so what is 135 haste? Is that like... What is that? 135 ability haste is what? 150 is 75, right? 135 is like 60... 60 something, right? So that's with Vigilant Wardstone. And then you can get one more item. Yeah, I guess you can hit like 65, 70. You can almost hit 70%. Maybe... Oh, you know what, actually? Maybe Zillion. Well, no, Zillion... I mean, I'm only saying that because of his ultimate. I mean, it just sounds really gross on, like... It sounds really gross on some champions, for sure. It sounds really gross on Lilia. It sounds really gross on Lilia jungle, if she can get to all of that. Yeah. Oh, okay, 150 is... Okay, okay. You can get 110 haste on Ez. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds really good. For sure. Yeah, well, Cass is going Monomune right now because it applies damage on spellcast, so... yeah. Thoughts on Senna with Prowler Claw? You can get 80 lethality and 30% pen. That sounds really good, but I don't know. Zed is gated by energy, though, so I'm not sure how that works. Black Cleaver. Boris mixed it up on me. It's interesting. Dealing damage, yeah, applies a stack, but... You get 25 ability, you get 40... I mean, it's... it's kind of weird, Black Cleaver. I don't like how expensive all the items are, by the way, now. It just feels bad. All the items are so expensive. I hope they add more items to the shop with, like, more diversity. I feel like the itemization, like, just changed things. I feel like it didn't, like, improve it. Do you know what I mean? It feels really bad, yeah. It feels really, really bad. Let me thank donations. Thank you guys so much for all subbing. Hey, let's hope you're doing well. Looks like you went through a lot in the past month. How am I liking the new season so far? I am liking, I'm liking the ability that there is change, because I think this is very interesting. It's a very interesting time. And it comes at a really good point where a lot of people weren't taking this stuff serious, and now it's important. And here goes the most important question. What matters to you more, having won the Esports Analyst of the Year? Congrats. I didn't win it. What? I think I was supposed to win it, and then I think, because so this is what Michaela told me. They asked me for information, and I didn't reply in time. But the information that they were asking me for really seemed like I did win it, and then I didn't reply in time. And so I think they took it, because I had a really weird email that made it sound like I won it. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to win Best League Twitter account of 2020. I mean, maybe I'll meet Sanch in the finals, but, you know, I mean, it's whatever. Not a big deal. Like, I mean, it's totally fine. Forrest, please. Forrest, come on. Forrest, come on. I could upload a 2-second video of my dog, and it would get more views. Okay, than your best TikTok. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Forrest, come on. Now, Forrest, let's talk about the real serious things. Okay? Like, where's your sub? Because you're looking a little naked in my chat right now, and I'm honestly, I'm feeling a little bit of disrespect. Okay? Jesus. Oh my god. Where are my gifters? That's a good fucking question, see? I like you. Oh, what did I just click? Oh. Thank you, Sunset Saint, for gifting Forest. Alright. Thank you, Atomic Nerd 123. Yeah, I have the dog. There's photos on Twitter of the dog. There's photos on Twitter. Let's see. Here, I'll show you guys the photos. Huh? Alright, what? What the hell? What? So weird. Wait. I don't... Wait, what? That's so weird. Okay, so yeah, here's the dog. He's at the groomers. You guys see him, right? You guys can see him on the stream? Yeah. He's very nice. Yeah. Karibo. Alright. Yeah, he was at the groomers. True. No, that's so sad. Oh, I'm sorry, Scrub. Karibo currently knows sit and he knows hand. But what he doesn't know is how to use the bathroom. So, every morning we wake up to lots of nice surprises. Oh, man. Does he know how to use Twitch Prime? True. I'm gonna teach him freeze for sure, yeah. Alright. So what else is there to talk about? I'm trying to think of other, like, rumors or, like, anything that was going on. I don't know. Yeah, I can't install Better Twitch TV. It's not my computer. I'm at T1HQ right now. I'm on Closure's PC. So I can't install it. They shouldn't... honestly, I should tell T1 to install it on everyone's PCs. There's no reason not to do it. Do you know what I mean? There's literally no reason not to have it. Because I know that Koreans use Better Twitch TV and Pranker Z. I already did Rel review. Yeah, me, Crowny, and Nemesis were supposed to do a lot of content. We were supposed to do, like, stream scrims and, like, lots of other stuff, but... whatchamacallit? Crown Chalk got Corona, and then Nemesis won't come on his own. We got into a really big argument about it, actually. It's, like, really weird. I don't know. I can't understand it. It's just one of those things that I cannot understand. Doesn't matter how it's explained to me. Can I... What? He's scared of solo queue? Oh, God. Wouldn't Zareth R one shot with Night Harvester Horizon Focus? No, it's mad. All right, look, Horizon Focus is madness. That's all it is. It's 10% increased damage. It's just madness. So if your ultimate, if you have Night Harvester and you hit them with your ultimate or something, like let's say that like the first hit does 500, you get an extra 50 damage. And that's all it is. It's just madness. Like, the old scary thing about Liandry's is that it burned them for 7.5% of their max HP, but then Madness amplified the 7.5% burn. You know what I mean? So, like, that was really good. But, anyways, none of this matters. In coming weeks and stuff, like, we're gonna launch the fight against Boris. Everyone, like... Yeah, I think there's so much broken stuff and no one's even looking for it. So I'm really excited to start getting into the items because I haven't been doing it yet. So, yeah. It's like when new card sets comes out, you know? Like they're, you know, like in TCGs. It's like, it's the funnest part. Double Lift retired not knowing Sword Art was going to join TSM. Wait, really? Is that a real thing? That's kind of weird. That suggests that Double Lift does not know, then. Hi, Tyler One Official. Is that the stream that streams his reruns and stuff? I don't actually know. Yeah, Boris doesn't want... Dude, Boris is... He's powerful right now. I can feel it. He even joined Riot. He even joined Riot. He convinced them to nerf mage items and buff Kraken Slayer. I mean, I don't even know how that's possible. I have no idea how that's even possible. Boris is alive and well. Boris is the final boss, yeah. People thought Dom won Worlds, but actually it was Boris. Worlds was actually all just a distraction. Do you know what I mean? It was all just a distraction. Am I done casting? Yes, but I don't think that I don't think I'm finished with casts yet. Hold on one second, guys. Casts. No, I'm not coaching for T1. Amumu is Giga, bro. Dude, Amumu is so good, but he's so boring. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh man, it's so bad. He's so boring. Oh, he's so boring. Like, I get it. I finally understand why he has no friends. Oh my god. How much do you want to bet that Amumu looks the way that he does? You know, like when Halloween comes around, like people throw toilet paper at trees? You know what I mean? Amumu is so boring. People just started throwing toilet paper at Amumu. And like the idiot, he couldn't stop crying the entire time. So like the toilet paper gets wet and then it like starts sticking on him and stuff. You know what I mean? And then he starts like sneezing and stuff, and like so the toilet paper becomes like green and like yellow and mucusy, and then it like hardens and Mumu's base skin. You know? I know that you're a content creator for T1, but will that stop you from criticizing the team when they deserve criticism? No, not when they deserve criticism. A lot of people think that, I would be biased, towards T1 and any analysis or, like, review that I do, right? But the cast that I received the most flack for being anti-T1 for, okay, was the regional versus Gen G, where I was already slated to join T1. So, that tinfoil hat, like, idea that people had, I mean, I guess that just goes out the window. That cast was literally people, T1 fans, and everyone complaining that I was too negative to T1. and that I was so biased against T1 and all this other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I also flame CLG. I mean, CLG as an org did so much for me. Like, but it doesn't make you immune to criticism, you know? Or like things that are demonstrable or something. Do you guys know that demonstrable is the real way of saying it? I didn't know this either until a couple of months ago. It's not demonstratable. It's actually demonstrable. You look it up on Google, you'll be brain blasted. It's actually a Mandela effect. I swear this is a Mandela effect. Yeah, it's demonstrable. It's weird, right? No, demonstratable is not a word. It's weird. Annyeong, Oasis fan. Hello. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were someone else. Thanks everyone. Let me thank subs really quick. That's how you would say it in Spanish. The P3141, Tempesty, Ray917, 2SSBM, Sanam, Shampoo underscore hero, or Hero underscore, ZBX, Frelo, Shashika, Dale Never Fails, Spiral Laser, Lol Tyler 1 Official, Basco, Mav, Freako, Troll Bomber, Sereno, I underscore Magus, Helco 1, Hyuns 2K, The Lee HW, It's Gator, welcome back, thank you. Hen Kellar, Free Depression, Jaster Mariel, Sunset Saint, thank you for giving a sub, Brunebag, V0791, Crunch Gex underscore Dfox2G, Tobias Sec, Carrium, Mr. End, C Lemon 89, Tonina, Two Sides Lol, thank you for 63 months, dude. Holy moly. By the way, one of the most impressive things to me that means so much is that, like, I think almost 3,000 people still stayed subbed, even though I didn't stream for over a month. I had 2 streams in the last week of October, and then I didn't stream for over a month, and like 3K people still stayed subbed. Why can't I speak? Still stayed subbed. Oh, that's really weird. That was really hard. You're not okay. Thank you. 502 North Pole didn't finance you. I'm sorry, Iron Tim. No, I'm not playing Shadowlands. I have too much to do with LoL because I'm so far behind because I was so inactive for the last month. Cuz I think is really good. Cuz is really good. Would you like to go back to the last season? Yes. I don't like this current thing so far anyway. I mean, probably Zeus, right? Yeah. Because Khan is no longer a rookie. Yeah, patron stuff is, of course, going to continue. It's probably going to get updated with the next patch. I can't promise that, but it should be updated by next patch, yeah. Maki Shako, thank you for 500 bits. Thoughts on Pike 80 carry? Okay, that sounds really weird and sounds really not good. Thank you, Oasis fan, for subbing. Thank you, Mr. TTs, for subbing as well. Have you ever been playing any single-player games? No, I haven't. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. I've been playing Magic. I've been playing, I played Kaladesh Remastered a lot. Yeah. Kana's really good. I like Kana. Reckless to G2 is massive. G2 is just going to free win LEC Spring and Summer. Yeah. Miguel Moya. Wait, why is this banned? Who timed this out? What? Have I been seeing the Pokemon boom on Twitch recently? Yeah! Oh my god! Oh, I was at a dinner. Oh my god, I was at a dinner. I was actually at a dinner with some T1 people, right? And it was Faker and Teddy's first time ever hearing about like Pokemon and Magic and like high end, right? We were talking about it. And someone I was with, we were talking about buying Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Because it would be the next thing to boom. And I looked up on eBay a BGS9 Blue Eyes White Dragon, right? First edition LOB, and it was $1,100. Okay, if you go on eBay right now, if you go on eBay.com and you search BGS9 Blue Eyes White Dragon, it was $1,100 when we had the meeting. Okay, $1,100. All right. Let me find it. 1 second. These aren't the ones. Where is it? 7.5. This was a BGS 9. I'm trying to find it. It's like $12,000. I don't know how I find it. Oh, maybe it doesn't show anymore. Maybe it's too old to show. There was a BGS 9. It sold for $12,000. Oh, here it is. Sold 1st November. Oh, here it is. Yeah. $12,000. Look at this. Look. Oh my God, you could have got this. You could have got it for $1,100. There was actually a better one than this for $1,100 in September, and didn't get it. Did not get it. Now, since then, did get some stuff. Now, one of the other good things is you guys know that I have, like, the holy grail of unlimited magic. I have the BGS 10 Black Lotus. But unlimited just had another insane ending. I'll show you guys. I'm like really passionate about this. Look at this. Look. So this is a 9 that ended at 16.125. That's a 9B that ended at 16.125. And hold on, there's another one. I don't know where it is. The BGS 8 ended really... Yeah. Or, sorry, PSA 8. PSA 8 ended at 14.5K. This is unholy. And this ended after the 9. So, Unlimited is, like, on a massive upswing. And I have a ton of high-end Unlimited. So, I was telling someone maybe I should open my alpha starter deck, given that all these YouTubers are opening, like, super high-end boxes. But my alpha starter deck is more expensive than everything everyone else is opening. So, maybe I do something where I open it. I don't know. So it's probably like... So I had an offer on it at 60K. I know that there's one on eBay for 78,000. It's probably somewhere around there. Probably 78,000 on here, right? Alpha started. Yeah, there it is, right? 78,000. Where was that? I just saw it. Yeah, 78,000. Graded power. But yeah, I had an offer at 60. It's definitely somewhere. Yeah, I could open it maybe for content. I don't know. But yeah, have a couple of very high-end Black Lotuses. So seeing all these prices are soaring. I feel really stupid for not buying Yu-Gi-Oh. When will T1 member stream? I actually don't know their streaming schedules. T1에 아는 선수와 가장 I don't know what this means. He's asking me what about the T1's player. Oh, is the closest? I think Teddy's been the nicest to me. Yeah, I think Teddy was the nicest. Effort was really nice to me too. I mean, they're all really nice. Teddy's always very friendly though. He always makes it a point to say hi or like sit with me at the cafeteria. Teddy's very nice. But we got 50 gifted. 502 North Pole, welcome back. Welcome back, 52. Gifted. Hey, oh, thank you, Oasis fan. I'm glad to be here. 502 North Pole, thank you for subbing tier 1 for 10 months yourself. 10 or 10. And Emotray, thank you guys for subbing as well. Lord Medusa, hi Naaya. You might have played me in Kaladesh draft. I don't think I played yesterday. I played 2 days ago. JohnCon, DCVR _ Oasis fan, thank you for subbing. Schnupp, Secondsil, Pav Kane, thank you for subbing. Mackie Shako, thank you for 500 bits. The one N9, yeah, I am. The Real SF, thank you for subbing. Twitch Prime as well. So, I'm excited for all the content that I'm going to be able to do. And I'm excited for the co-streams, like with the T1 studio and everything else. I'm looking forward to it. And then obviously I'll still do coaching streams sometimes. 502 North Pole, thank you so much, dude. 1,158 total gifted subs. Oh my god. The gap is increasing? No, I didn't see that, but I agree with that. I mean, I've always been one to say that the gap has been increasing, but the thing is that the top Western teams are getting better because they know what to work on, like the players do. And it's just like in StarCraft. Like, in StarCraft, there were elite Western players that could, like, challenge the Korean and Chinese. But if you comprehensively took everyone and dropped them into the same region, it's not close. You'd have a few people that stand out, you know? No, there's some good North American players. There's also some good OC players. I don't know if I get to do content with Tyler. SebGGG and CrossHW, thank you for subbing. You saw me in Hikaru's chat yesterday? Yeah, I didn't get gifted. I got timed out for asking for a gift. Did I talk about MTG themes with T1 players? Yeah, I did actually. There was a potential to like actually play it, but we didn't get around to it. Apparently Cuz used to be like legend in Hearthstone, and he really liked Hearthstone. Faker likes card games. Teddy apparently never plays card games. He doesn't like them or something. I don't know. But yeah.
Welcome back, LS Pog.
Philon, thank you for 5 gifted tier 1s. Do I have other investments other than cards? I have some stuff, but I mean, my cards are basically the biggest. Ozu, thank you for subbing. 49 months. Why is my stream not 1080? That's a good question. Oh, I think there's something I have to change, right? To make this happen. Oh, wait. Is that real? Can anyone else get 1080p? Or no? I have to change something, right? Oh, that's weird. Maybe something's wrong. Maybe I got departnered. Who knows? Now I'm just affiliate. GG. I gotta change the bitrate? Okay. It's the ad block B. Oh, the ad block BS. Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, Faker's still one of the best mid laners in the entire world. Of course, he can play at world's level. Faker's one of the best players in the game when the game hits a certain point. He's just always a positive to have on your team when the game hits certain points. And I talked about this before. There was a clip on Reddit about it. Yeah, I work in the same place that everyone is, yeah. You're okay, okay. You have 1080p? Okay, so it sounds like it's on their end. Special, yeah. Special has already started playing LoL. Best mythic for Fizz? I imagine the best mythic for Fizz is currently Night Harvester. Is what I imagine. It could be Riftmaker. It could definitely be Riftmaker, but I'm not sure. I think Hextech Rocket Belt does make some sense. I think that there's also there's an argument to be had maybe for Tank Fizz, but I'm not totally sure on that one yet. You don't have 1080? That's really weird then. Does Yasuo have any items? Sag. I think Yasuo is just worse than Yone right now. I'm really excited for the Ruin King. I wonder what his name is going to be. It would be really cool if Riot goes the route of not naming him and just calling him the Ruin King. That would be really cool. Like, if his name in Korean is just Ruined Wang or something, you know what I mean? Like, Ruin King. That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. His name is Joe. No, it's not Joe, and it's not Joe Mama, it's Obs. Yeah, I qualified for a Pro Tour. Once. Dominaria. And then I quit, because I couldn't go because of visa. But will he build Bork? True. Can he build his own item? Oh, I'm not part of the Twitch T1 team yet. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I actually have to join the Twitch T1 team. Forgot about that. You just reminded me, actually. Thank you, Philon, for 5 gifted Tier 1 subs. Ozu, thank you for Tier 1 for 49 months. T-Wov Blunt, thank you for subbing as well. And a Philon, thank you for 1 year yourself. Friction015, thank you for subbing. I think they will rename Boris. True. That is true. Did Max get any offers for coaching? Haven't talked to Max, actually, in a bit, so not totally sure. 나는 한국인이고 모든 미안합니다. What? Thank you, Dyslexia, for subbing. There are VODs of me coaching one already? No, I think that we're gonna start officially Saturday. He asked me for some other champions today because he said that Aurelia is way too hard. But I don't know. We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see if he sticks to Aurelia or if he plays something else. Hi, Drew Toot. What happened? Where's the clothes? What happened, Drew Toot? You're almost at 6 months. You're about to level up.
Okay.
Listen, Sungju said that your Camille build sucks. Any truths or what?
The real ones don't leave 3-3.
How does a full AD Katarina build look? Full AD Katarina build is Kraken Slayer, I think. Kraken Slayer into I think it's Kraken Slayer into
Glad to see that you're doing well, 3.
Bloodthirster or Blade of the Ruin King? I think Blade of the Ruin King. So I think you go Kraken into Blade of the Ruin King. Yeah, Kraken into Blade of the Ruin King into Blood, and then it's just like tanky stuff, and then yeah. Bork first, then Kraken? Okay. I didn't know. I've seen Kraken. Okay, I mean that makes sense. I haven't seen him in years, so I don't know. You're a content creator or coach of T1? I'm in the T1. Yeah, I made a video on it. I'm a content creator now. I had the option to be a coach. I talked about it earlier. 롤에서 머니 볼이 가능합니까? 뭐? Wait, you're a foreigner. What? Hello, the Geo. How are you? It's been a while, buddy. Xdino9, thank you for subbing. Best champions to climb. I'm gonna have the tier list come out on Patreon. Probably next week. The new tier list will be out, and then you can just follow that. So yeah. 내가 한국어 message. Okay. Okay. Horizon on Zoe. I think it's fine. And by fine I mean don't do it. You know, I think it's a fine way to lose for sure. Do I read any fantasy and fiction? If so, I recommend the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. No, I don't read any fantasy fiction. I don't read any fantasy fiction. I do watch a lot of fantasy fiction, particularly usually in October every year. I get really into fantasy and fiction. I know a lot of you guys might be thinking because of Halloween, but no, actually it's because of the casters at Worlds trying to convince that North America has a chance. So I really like to see how they try to take that narrative, most recently myself included, but I was a little bit upfront with you guys, you know, so you know, like oh jeez, next year it's gonna be even worse. How long until Riot makes NA have to play in play-ins? They give NA 2 teams, or 1 team, and make them play in play-ins. Sorry, I gotta... Okay. Have I played Genshin Impact? No, I have not. What? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to respond to as many Korean messages as I... Like, okay, I know that some of you guys are just using translator, but, like, I'm trying to be, like, really welcoming to Korean viewers that are here for maybe the first time. Wait, is this Korean viewer? No, it's not. God, I'm getting trolled! Oh, Drew 2 got firewalled? Okay, hold on. Drew 2. Okay, hold on, let me see. What did he say? Who is... What? Sungju's the challenger Gangplank player on Korea. What does he build then? Triforce sucks? He builds Triforce. Yeah, he builds Triforce. Because he said you need the movement speed. You need the movement speed. Or, not movement speed. You need the attack speed and the movement speed. Otherwise, you can't play versus good players, is what he said. I don't know. Oh my god, I watched Queen's Gambit. It is so good. It's so good. Oh my god. Queen's Gambit. So I watched Queen's Gambit, and then, like, I watched, like, the YouTubers trying to play against Beth Harmon bot. I watched, like, the Botez sisters play against her and lose. And then I also watched, Andrew Tang destroy, is it Alexandria? Or is it... A Botet. Wait, what is her first name? I don't know. Andrew destroying. Is it Alexandria? Alexandra? Okay, I was watching Andrew Tang, or Penguin GM. He's Cloud9's chess streamer. I was watching him destroy her in Blitz. Yeah, so I've been I binge watched Queen's Gambit, and then I binge watched Unsolved, which is kind of cool. And now I'm waiting for I saw the commercials in Korean for Stranger Things, so I assume that season 4 is coming soon. Yeah. I don't know what Mage's Chovy's been playing. I thought that wasn't his ID. 제일 좋아하는 한국 과자? 과자? What is 과자? Wait. What's 과자? Snacks? Probably just honey butter chip. Yeah, probably honey butter chip. Yeah. Probably honey butter chip is the best snack. In terms of, like, actual food, though, I like Jaeuk. Yeah, Jaeuk Dapap is really good. Yeah, Jaeuk Dapap's really good. Honey butter chips are really good. Yeah. Thoughts on IG Uzi? Is that a real thing? I don't know. Answering Korean question. Oh, I think he can understand. Yeah. But also, I mean, he'd be able to understand the answer because I'm highlighting his message and saying the answer. 라면은 너구리. Yeah. 매운 너구리. Yeah. Doesn't my tongue get twisted while switching languages so fast? Sometimes. My brain actually can't do both languages at once. I switch and then it gets really hard. Pekka 카톡 있어요? Yeah. That's a random question. Yeah. How to ask your favorite food? Pepe laugh. Truck 시위 보고 무슨 생각? This person's asking what I thought when they were like the truck stuff. I thought it was really excessive. I can respect the passion that some fans have, but thought it was really excessive because there were so many misunderstandings and there's so many things that people didn't know. Like, so I don't know. I was more concerned with, like, the Instagram DMs and Instagram comments and Twitter DMs and Twitter comments I was getting. The truck didn't bother me that much. I mean, I you know, I don't know. Yeah, I think the VOD is free for unsub people. What? Dr. Feel Bad? What? Have I met Carrie at T1 yet? Only in the cafeteria. We haven't talked. Yeah, woman's fine. Best mythic for Garen. Ooh, I closed the items. GG. Thoughts on Leona, Sunfire, or Solari? Probably Sunfire. She just has so much power with it. Can't imagine wanting to go Solari. Solari just, it feels like a trap now. It doesn't feel as good as it used to be. I mean, it's still definitely good, but not as a mythic. Solari should be legendary. It doesn't make any sense. Stridebreaker. Oh, Stridebreaker on Garen? That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. I already talked about, 그래서 에코는 딜인가요? 탱크인가요? 아직 모르겠어요. 아직. Can player that consistently 560 LP and solo queue play on a decent level and competitive? It depends what region you're talking about. If you're talking about North America, probably not. If you're talking about EU West, probably. But there's definitely other things that are going on. I'm really excited to start Korean tutoring. I want to be able to speak Korean. You know, I mean, I can understand Korean, I can read it and like other stuff, but I can't really speak, so it kind of sucks. And it's mostly only because of grammar. So as soon as I learn grammar, I can start doing dual language stuff. I mean, my content is going to be in dual language because of T1, so that'll be nice, but yeah. Carria or Effort? Effort's really, really, really good, but I think Carria is the best support in the world. I was very surprised. Yeah. How did I go about learning Korean? I taught myself using Naver.com Translate and just playing League of Legends. I learned everything through League. And dates, I guess. Wait, is this a foreigner? I can't tell. Oh. I will dominate. I mean, I haven't talked to Dom in like a few weeks. I just called Dom to ask his advice on stuff. Yeah. Did League teach you more than school did? No, I don't think League taught me more than school did. I think, like, I mean, I learned a lot by myself. I mean, school for me was useless. Like I said, like I stopped school in effectively 8th grade. I officially was forced to drop out by a judge in 10th grade. And in America, it goes up to 12 grades. But yeah, I mean, effectively, I stopped in 8th grade. I would always read a lot on the internet. I would read a lot of books too. And then I would read a lot on the internet, and then I would always just push myself to do things. So, yeah. Reno Jackass, Froggy35, Stinky Fungi, thank you for subbing as well. Nox Mid, thank you for subbing Twitch Prime. XDino9, and Just Cat Jam, thank you for subbing. Alright. Let's see. September 21st, Zoro Arc 69, Avante, JWW underscore Gremio MYM, Molargore underscore S, Gnomes, Wicco 044, Viper underscore 12358. Aviator, thank you guys for both subbing. Jay Weezy, thank you for tier 1 for 6 months. How is Karibo doing? Really good. I put some photos on Twitter. Onidem, $4. What would you go as masteries and items on Camille on the top lane? So, Juju has his own build. You can check him out. I think he's still in the stream. He's the top rated Camille on EUS, but I don't know. Sungju is adamant that you still need to go Triforce, so I don't know. Hey, Sanjay, I'm so happy you're back. Lucifer got renewed for one more. Yeah, I know it. Now it's up to 6 seasons. So that's really cool. I'm sorry for the mess that happened. Thank you. It's yeah, it's all right. You know, here's to greener pastures. What did he say? What does he build that? Oh, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything new. What? I didn't dono wall him. I mean, I have played on stream. Well, I mean, I've played on other people's streams. Like, if you guys watch some of Sungju's streams, I was in a call with him, but I wasn't streaming myself, so. 0 of my questions. I'm not, now that you're part of T1, can I help the players with freezing and stuff? Probably not. I think that, like, what Whippo talked about is really accurate. I mean, of course, like, if, the T1 team ever wants, like, help with stuff, I'm obviously, like, happy to help, but, like, the idea that, I can just do stuff, like, simply is not accurate. Everyone needs to be bought in on the system. It needs to be, you know, heavy integration and stuff, so, yeah. Drive by, true. Do you agree on, I don't know what the take is. How is, Pult? I mean, yeah, I can't, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how to answer that, so I'm not gonna answer it. I don't know how to answer it. I'm not gonna answer it because I feel like it's bait, and I feel like the answer itself doesn't matter. But again, I think there was lots of overreactions by people, with lots of assumptions, and I mean, I can understand like why, right? Because no one said anything, and there were no comments and stuff, right? So people were just seeing things, and yeah. Yeah. I think the RX is going to be really weak next season, for sure. Would I like a CDR ability? Yeah, that would be a nice calculator. What? What's this? When is the subscription date? Otongo. Huh? What subscription date? Oh, this is a foreigner. What? GG. 한국 커뮤니티 자주 확인하세요? 10월, 11월 많이 봤어요. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it a lot in those months. Subscriber? When you subscribe, a picture. Oh, when was that? Oh, here, I'll show you guys the original. MLG Columbus, race. Okay, let's see. This is really slow. It's YouTube's fault. It's YouTube's fault. It's not. It's not my internet. It's YouTube's. It's YouTube's, guys. Guys, it's YouTube's. Really, really, it's YouTube's. YouTube's. I think, you know what? I think KT snuck someone into the building. I think they installed their own internet. This doesn't make sense. I think KT snuck someone in. Hangul. Ah, okay. Thoughts on people from chess or other games coming into... No, I don't think people understand what coaching in esports should be. I think they have a very different idea from it. I mean, I think that, like, life coaches and personality coaches and stuff, I think that they are necessary, but, like, that's not what you call a coach. Or, I mean, coach in and of itself has very different terms depending on who you ask. Like, when I hear the question coach, I think someone that is able to strategically grapple and help the players on a gameplay level. Which very few coaches in the world can do. Not many at all actually can, which is part of the problem that esports teams have. Then there's like the term head coach, which has very different term depending on where you see it used. There's head coaches on certain teams that are not actually strategical gameplay coaches. They just oversee things, right? And they're mostly just general managers and stuff. There was a stream in like a very long time ago where like Apto talked about how like the term head coach in Korea generally refers to general manager, and not like actual strategical coaching. The Shy also had an interview on this a while ago, I think, where he talked about like coaching and stuff. So, coach is a term that everyone is going to react to differently, and everyone thinks very different things about it, and that's what makes it so hard. Okay, I can't load this YouTube video. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. It just will not load. It just won't load. No, I don't think so. Drawly, no. The problem is that there's no one to execute litmus tests in League of Legends. I was talking about this in Worlds. There's no one to execute litmus tests. So what ends up happening is a lot of staff get hired that have no business being hired, and a lot of people can't discern the difference. So this is one of the weirdest things. So I was having this conversation. One of the analogies that I gave is that, okay, let's say that there's two physicists. Okay, so this is one of the one of the analogies that I gave, and this is what makes it so difficult with the community and stuff, right? And I used this on several people that have nothing to do with LoL, and they tended to agree. So okay, let's say that you have physicist, physicist A. Physicist Adam, and then let's say you have physicist Bob. Okay? Alright. Now, let's say that you are like a basic entry-level person in this, right? In this field. Let's say that you hear an argument from both Adam and Bob on physics. The problem is that you don't possess enough knowledge about the topic to tell who is more or less correct in what they're saying. So what ends up happening is you decide who is correct based on how much you like their presentation, not on actually if or not it is correct. And this is a very big problem, because what can then end up happening is if Bob goes off solo, and then Bob has his own little stream where he has like a lecture, Bob can say a lot of things, and a lot of people just think Bob is saying things, and Bob is like fine. Adam can then do the same exact thing. Now, the problem is that at teams, generally players are not involved in evaluating the person that's going to be brought in. So what ends up happening is that a bystander often ends up being the decider on which physicist will get hired. But the problem is that there's no ability to discern who is actually saying stuff. They don't possess the ability to. So if I was a random person and I went to a physics lecture, I don't know who's lying or who's not. There's no way to tell. And I was thinking about this when I was watching Hikaru yesterday. You know how Hikaru does the things where he like draws the arrows and he's like, I could do this, this, that, and that, and this, and that, and this. And he's like, okay, if I do this, takes here, takes there. Most people can't follow along. Okay? And he could just be lying. Now, he's not lying, but he could be. Okay? And this is part of the problem, is because people see Hikaru speak really, really fast, very confidently, and because he's as good at, well, he is as good as he is, so he has like objectivity that can like back up what he's saying. But this is the thing where Hikaru could go off onto a tangent where he just lies the entire time, and no one would be able to tell the difference between when he's lying and when he's telling the truth, unless he demonstrated it. And now this circles back to the thing where why is there no public content? And I remember that there was something brought up in October or November about the notion that people should have publicly available content or things that are able to be publicly criticized is a ridiculous notion. And I think that's totally not true. Because I think it gives you something to substantiate. So there's lots of issues with this where a lot of people will just see someone have accomplishments. And like, let's say that physicist Adam coaches a team of 5 people, right? And physicist Adam wins a national championship, right? Now, the thing is that how much did physicist Adam actually contribute to the win? Well, now we have to use conjecture. We have no idea how much physicist Adam coaching contributed to the win. So the only way to actually know is to either be one of the 5 people in that team who knows, or be someone that was around that team, or you monitor the orbit of lots of people that go around physicist Adam. And you try to monitor the objectivity. You try to monitor the effect of people that go around this person and exit it, who have no relation to him whatsoever. And one of the problems with this is that this person will land in a very, very, very big job despite being completely incompetent or perhaps just an outright charlatan. And what can end up happening is because he won something big, he instantly usually gets bought or picked up or agrees to join another very big team. And so when he agrees to join another very, very big team, the same event is likely to happen again. So unless the players end up being really bad or something goes really wrong in the offseason, you're never going to get a real glimpse. And so what can end up happening is physicist Adam goes on to win multiple things in a row, and he chain wins. He has like a chain streak. But there's no way to evaluate it, because all that you're seeing is just win after win after win, but there's no way to tell. And that's one of the grossest things right now in esports, and it's why a lot of things can exist as long as they do. And so I think this is obviously really bad, and this doesn't just have to do with esports, this has to do with anything. And I think that anyone at a very elite status in any of their fields would tell you the same things, because this is not something that just pertains to LoL, it's something that pertains to everything. So, yeah. 오늘은 로 안 하네요. Yeah, 오늘 안 해요. So, this is one of the problems that teams face, is the inability to discern between people when hiring. And the other problem is the players might also not have the ability to discern it. And what I mean by this is there's very few players that comprehensively know a lot about the game, but they also have limited experiences. So if they've only ever seen physicist Adam, and then you bring along physicist Bob, if both of them are bad but Bob is nicer, they might just say Bob is better, but because simply Bob is nicer. But they don't actually think Bob is helpful, right? So until these people experience someone that blows Adam and Bob out of the water, they have nothing to gauge it off of. So, when physicist Carl comes along, or physicist David, Like maybe, I don't know. Like this is the problem, and I mean I hope that I've just explained it in very simple terms, because you have to do some really mental gymnastics to argue against this, because this is part of the problem, and it's why I don't like going on talk shows that much anymore, because talk shows are not a good environment, nor are they a good medium to have these kinds of conversations, because you can't demonstrate anything in them. They're ultimately just language, just being, tossed back and forth. And spectators who don't really know anything or know any better, they can't actually discern who is more right or who is more wrong. And I think that for me personally, this was an issue that I had to fight against very long in my career. And I think that it's no coincidence that the last 2 years of my career, which had the most explosiveness and the most blowups, was mostly due to the fact that the orbit and amount, or the orbit and volume of professional players from all different teams all around the world who circled around my content, my stream, my Twitter, my engagement, etc., was at an overwhelming number. And at that point, as a bystander, I think people start acknowledging that, and it starts to say something. Anyways, that was a long explanation. But even still, it doesn't make anything that I say right. And one of the things that was really fun for me, is that, in a lot of like later coaching sessions and later coach streams, I started incorporating, active lies into the stream in order to test people. And lo and behold, very often people could not discern between truth and lies. And so that's a very fun thing. Lies would just be like about what is possible or what's viable or like what's good and stuff, and people would sign off on it as long as you say it confidently enough. You know? So Renekton's a really good example. Renekton's really funny. I mean, I had that tweet on Twitter, right? That I had that tweet on Twitter about how all the metas would go and like worlds and stuff like that. And it's like it's so obnoxious, because either you're willing to demonstrate it or nothing, right? And stats in and of themselves do not actually confirm anything. They lead you to more questions, which can then maybe be used to confirm something. One of the things is like the idea of data analytics when it comes to pro teams. Okay, so one of the things that I see and I laugh at all the time is teams have this idea that someone can give you data and that it empirically means that you're able to utilize it in a productive manner that is going to give you a higher percentage chance to win. So okay, let's say that there is a team and their jungler consistently goes topside, right? So you get this data that says, oh, the jungler goes top 80% of the time. Okay, the jungler goes top 80% of the time. As a pro player or as someone on the outside, you read this analysis on Reddit, you read this rundown, you watch this video where someone's like, this person goes top 80% of the time, their top side is so strong, yada, yada, yada. And as long as they say it convincingly enough, if people are not very educated, they're not very aware of what's happening, they take it as gospel. They take it as, well, yeah, this guy goes top 80% of the time. They have such a strong top side. What they don't tell you is that the jungler is going top lane because they have a hard-winning top matchup, a self-sustaining bot lane, and a hard-winning jungler, and their mid has permanent priority. Now, you don't get this just by the 80% number yourself. You get it by looking at the context surrounding the 80% number, which then means in what games was there a deviation that occurred. Now, because games do not have a very large sample size, it then leads to other problems, because maybe a jungler deviated from a normal route because of an exchange that happened in top lane at level 1 or level 2. And data can't tell you this. So everything in the game is gray. When you zoom in really closely, it's black and white. When you zoom in really, really, really close, you're going to get a pretty black and white answer, but ultimately everything's gray. I hope this explanation makes sense. But most people don't realize this. And so if you were to ask a pro player, how would you use this information of knowing that the top laner is going to come top 80% of the time? Pro player can't give an answer. So, oh, I guess I just play safer. Well, why are you playing safer when you're in a hard winning matchup and your jungler's hard winning? That doesn't. Is your jungler going to counter gank top lane? But wait a minute. Now their jungler is on like Zac or Sejuani. Of course they're not coming top lane. That doesn't make any sense anymore. Sounds like the stat is like irrelevant because it falls apart due to context. Sorry. So, anyways, stuff like this can lead you to very false conclusions. Leads you to very, very false conclusions. Anyways, that was sort of long-winded, but it had nothing to do with League of Legends. It's comprehensive, like, game understanding and theory and stuff, so it covers a wide variety of topics. I would love to have this conversation with, like, you know, like a chess player or someone, or, like, anyone. I mean, we had it with a Magic the Gathering pro player, right? We had it with the world champion, PVDDR. We had the exact same conversation about how he could just lie to everyone about Magic stuff, and they would just believe him. Even though he's not saying anything true. And they would just accept it because it's PVDDR. But that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it okay. So this is the problem. Because if you're a team owner, or you're a general manager or something, you don't play the game, or you're in charge of many different departments and divisions, you have no idea how to tell if someone's lying. You have zero capability. And very few people are willing to admit that. So because they're not willing to admit it, they end up going into random power hires based on strictly results and results alone. Or the person's ability to interview well, which doesn't actually tell you if someone's good at something. Someone can lie without intending to lie. If someone told you that the Earth was flat because they didn't possess the scientific knowledge or understanding of math in order to conclude that the Earth was indeed not flat through their own methods, there would be no way for them to know that they're actually lying. That's an example of someone lying without knowing it. Now, see, I just lied to you guys because obviously the Earth is flat. Okay, Kona. Point in case right there, brother. Yes, sir. Howdy ho. I went down to that goddamn ocean. I saw that boat go over that horizon. I zoomed in with my telescope. Yes, sir, I can see it. Of course. Duh. Got back in my car, went to McDonald's, ordered a Big Mac set, told them to supersize it. They told me, sir, the year is 2020. Told them, good point. They came out to my car, put my hand in my bag. I ate it right away, put my hand right in there, pulled out some french fries, stuffed them in my face. Now, you might be wondering, sir, didn't you have to take off your mask first to do that? What mask? Jesus.
Chad J. McDonald says hi.
Told him, yes, sir, this is the US of A. Alright. GMs need to hire someone who can do litmus tests. Which, those people would be people who would have the ability to play, but choose not to. Which is a very rare thing in current League of Legends. 영어, 한국어, 야, 둘 다 썼어. 둘 다 썼어요. Litmus. Okay, let me see. Is there any donations? Okay, JMithy26, 1cc chain. Thank you for subbing tier 1. Ollimirs, Yamborghini69, Silex NL, Prefix 7, Sablewave, Atsakashi Drawley, NHTW0, Shenandoah, Lol Liquid, Mickey592592, Havu Kalu, Axis_Val, Levick, Metapusher Alpha Programmer, Please Hug Me, Special Bedlam, Chintastic, Rainy the Croc, Big Red 1_0, PVKRXD, 18 Bullet, 502 North Pole, thank you for gifting a sub. 502 North Pole, thank you for gifting another sub. The River King 96, I'm Old Eric, Yeah Right Pervert, Regrets Blade, I'm Risen, 13. Thank you for all subbing. Xenothex, welcome back. I know that you're here to be my best friend, I hope, and not to that heathen. Vettel21, Jagan, Rin Sticks, Big Ol' Panda, and Durdener. Thank you guys for subbing. So another thing, like on the we got money donations. Oh, Scott, you're back. Have you had any time to enjoy Shadowlands yet? No, I'm not gonna play it. Unfortunately. Purple Pico, $4. Hey, Les, so glad to have you back. What are your thoughts on Malzahar in the new season? I think that he's definitely good, but I mean, I still don't feel comfortable on him. Do you think he's in a better demonic embrace? Yeah, he is. He is, yeah, and Riley's is still an essential buy, but yes, he is in a better position. Would you consider the issue with, coaches the biggest issue in the league currently? No. Ren_NN, Sebastian, X Maran. And the reason that I say that is because the two regions which are the most successful are the ones that mostly only had general managers anyway, so yeah. Samoyed stream maybe later this week. Yeah.
Keep up the good work. 3.
왜 한국어 질문만 대답? Huh? Because I'm trying to be welcoming to Korean Korean viewers. That's pretty much it. Yeah, the Samoyed stream will happen later this week. Karibo! Karibo, did you see Karibo? Wait. Karibo, look at Karibo. He doesn't give me gifted subs, but he does give me gifts on the floor. You know, if you catch my drift. He does give some gifts. Look at the confidence. I already talked about Bjergsen earlier on. The only question that does exist is how much more useful or better can he be now that he has 100% time dedicated to just coaching, whereas before he was simultaneously coaching while also trying to be the mid laner for the team. So, yeah. Thank you, Psycho Roulettes. I never got an offer from TSM to coach. I did have an offer to stream. Dank125, Hancock 420 MLG, Ming_Mao, thank you for subbing. Now, one of the reasons for this might be because I was not on the market. That might actually be it. Yeah. In the call that I had, they did ask if I would ever be interested in coaching the team. And I said that it would have to be discussed, but that's different from an explicit offer. That was in May, when I was potentially going to join several different teams. But I ended up just staying as a streamer for CLG. Because I had a lot of offers in May, and then I had a lot of offers in August, September, and then I had offers again in October, and then I even had offers as recent as 2 weeks ago. So, yeah.
Hope you're well, LS.
Did any other Korean teams reach out? Yes, 2.
LSXYZ Angel, glad to have you back.
I wouldn't, you know, I mean, T1 is like the best esports org in the world, so, you know, there's that. Your strategy academy plans changed all? No. Iron Villager, Cherish Cast, The Exiled Light, and Filling. Thank you guys for subbing. Okay, guys, yeah, I commented on Double S retirement. I talked about a lot of stuff in today's stream. I will be back on Thursday. We're gonna raid Lemon. I guess. Is it Lol Nemesis? I actually fucking forgot. Nemesis? Okay, we're gonna raid Nemesis. I'll be back Thursday, and on Thursday, we'll have the dog. And then Saturday is the coaching stream with the StarCraft 2 player. The Unranked to X series. Thanks everyone that tuned in again today. I have missed you all. Thanks everyone that stayed subscribed, donated, stayed on the Patreon, and everything else. It's meant a lot. Hopefully I'll talk about a lot more stuff going forward. Obviously, like on future streams. I know that this was like a 3.5 hour stream or something. I don't know. Arista, thank you for subbing. Kaminto, thank you for subbing as well. Enjoy, and yeah, I don't know. Convince Nemesis to come to Korea so we can do stream scrims and do content. What is he thinking, right? Like, come on, jeez. Whatever. Oh, you know what? You can spam the T1 emote in his, his chat. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. I would love to talk to Hikaru about the physicist analogy that I gave earlier. That would be cool. He seems like he would be a good guy to have this kind of a talk or concept about. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks, everyone. See you. Oh, it was 4-hour stream. See you. Bye. 안녕하세요. Bye.